welcome back. And let's just get right into it, and I will let my lovely players introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Jordan, or Upgraded Moon, and today I'm going to be playing the Italian. I can't say that on
Italian
this.
in the battalion.
Italian in the battalion, Donny Matrigado. I almost called him something else, and I don't think that's allowed.
Hi, I'm Alex Rubitsky. I also go by Xander, and I'm playing the Aussie in the posse. Newly promoted Lance Corporal Broden Fink.
Hey there. I'm Split, also known by my real name as Jack, and I'm going to be playing the Baddie Trinidadi?
Yeah, just about.
Newly promoted Corporal Jonathan Holder.
And of course, I will be your narrator for this evening. But before we get into the game and the next mission proper, how about we start off with some words from the front?
Starting out the next season of Thoughts with Donny Matrigano. Ma, wanted to let you know that I'm doing just fine. I got stationed with a new group and all seems to be going okay. I'm gonna meet them today. When you get a moment, can you pass this over to Archie? Hey, Archie. I didn't get to see you in passing, but I heard you took a pretty gnarly hit. Not to brag or anything, but I've been getting a couple of dings and scratches myself. Probably couldn't hold a candle to yours, seeing as you got sent home, but I hope you made it home safe, man. Not many people get to say that nowadays. If I find you missing digits, I'll mail them over. Give my Nona a kiss for me, yeah? Donnie.
I gotta follow that with my shit? Okay. It has been 1 month since I woke up. 1 month after losing a year of my life. 1 month of being surrounded by strangers that treat me with a camaraderie I cannot reciprocate. Shell shock, that's what they made the medics write on the official papers. I've spent a lot of my time reading, mostly at Bell's urging. I've read more this past month than I ever think I've read before. Turns out a lot can happen in a war over a year. Apparently I've done things, commendable things, to aid my country and our fellows in that effort. But if I can't remember them, I can't feel like I've done anything at all. They promoted me. I turned it down. They insisted. I turned them down harder. Eventually, they made it clear I wouldn't have a say in the matter. Top brass looks bad if they don't promote the people who deserve it, they said. Can't have the lads fermenting, whatever the bloody hell that means. I'm doing what I can to keep moving. I feel like I'm fraying at the seams. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept well since all this started to begin with, but it's been worse since I got the letters from home. Tuberculosis. And yet I'm still alive. I could almost laugh. I miss you. Broden T. Fink.
Yeah, I see. Well, brother. I hope you're doing well in your recovery since you've left. I ain't gonna say I miss you, despite the fact I do, because I'm more happy you're not here. Things have been hard since you left. I suspect Broden's been messing with some things he no longer understands. Got me concerned. But I'll keep an eye on him. He's like that. That's practically my job these days. Keeping an eye on people. I got a promotion. I'm Corporal Holder now. Imagine that. Me. Who would have guessed? Been doing a lot of jobs on my own these days. People have been saying that Gallipoli was a failure because of all the spooky shit, but honestly, I think I've been in the shit long enough to know that's simply not the case. The IT forever, right? Everyone's getting so scared out of their wits by the next monster that they forget they're even in a war. And of course, I got to stand there and tell them it's all in their heads. Anyway, don't know why I even wrote all that. Guess I just need someone to talk to. Write me back sometime. Enjoy your rest, my friend. John.
Thank you. Right. When last we left our unit, the only thing I could say is that they were broken. The mission at the small village of Gargara was completed, but at a heavy cost. Despite the unit's careful plans and good execution of them, it was as though something had its finger on the scale. The Hillfolk cultist was able to complete the sacrifice, and from beyond the grave, cast a ritual that tore the last year of memory from Fink's mind. Ulder and Archie tried to talk him down. Fate came calling, and Archie was its lightning rod. Left barely living. His last mission. However, they managed to make it back, limping back to the HMS Queen Elizabeth. Archie half dead, Fink a complete stranger, and Holder, of all people, being the one to keep things together. Archie got his medical discharge, and the other two have not been on a mission with one another since. It's been a month, almost 2 months, since that mission to Gargara, and it is now late August, since early July, and the situation in Gallipoli has deteriorated past the point of no return. It's been a mistake, this entire operation. It's evident now, not that Brass wants to admit it, at least not the people back in England. Definitely not. But everyone knows it's a last cause. But retreats don't look good. One final push is what's left. The August offensive, and even that is failing. Many on the ground blame the supernatural occurrences, but when it comes down to it, this whole expedition was doomed to failure. And most people, if they dig down deep, know that. Our unit has been called together with a new member for a mission. There is a battle raging down, I want to say below, almost as though I'm looking down from a map. Battle of Hill 60. A desperate situation. It's a salient that is surrounded on 3 sides by Ottoman forces, and they are holding Hill 60 valiantly. However, Bell received communique via the ship wireless, intercepted from the commander on the ground, saying that there are things, terrible things, constantly happening. There have been rumors before, naturally, of, monsters, dead rising, things like that. Those aren't exactly uncommon, but at a scale like this, on an entire section of front instead of an isolated case, it's something completely different, and it needs to be dealt with. So, you are sent to rendezvous with Major General Herbert Cox, the commander of this line of front, to figure out what the hell is going on, stop it if possible, and if not, make sure information doesn't get back out. Alright, I think we could probably go ahead. Actually, before we start with the journey, some housekeeping, some fun things. As members of the PIT, not only do you have some benefits when it comes to doing the journey, but you do get a new artifact from the PIT archives that will benefit you on your journey moving forward. Bell is doing his best to help you in as many ways as possible. So, the artifact for today is a hoplite shield, ancient Greek, round metal, gleams brightly in the sun, and even in the darkness of Bell's cabin when he issued it, it still has a faint glow to it. Benefit: the shield grants a soldier 3 armor. And if you take 1 brawn of damage as an action in combat, you can then have all other members in the unit heal 1 brawn.
Holy shit.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Okay,
That's
that's-
insane.
Yes.
That's either going to the person with the lowest brawn or the highest brawn.
The shield can only be used this way once per round of combat. The damage that is taken, it can be prevented or healed by normal means while still triggering the effect.
Mm.
So,
Very
yeah,
cool.
Very cool.
it is pretty nice. So,
Everyone's
who's
brawn,
gonna
just really
who's gonna
quick,
get
'cause
it?
I've got 3 brawn right now.
Fink has 4.
4? 4? Okay, you guys should rock, paper, scissors over it.
Well, do we want to go to the person with the lowest brawn because it's like physical defense and like would give you armor, or should we go to the person who's like strongest, I guess?
I kind of like the idea that you said either the person with the lowest or the highest. Considering there's 2 highest, that means only the lowest could get it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Also, so because I'm outnumbered.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I'm cool with taking it.
You need
what-
it more. You're the
I guess
rookie.
we're gonna find out if is Donnie is he more melee inclined or is he a gun guy?
No. His guts is 5. So
Nice.
he's got a lot of attention and guts. He's a little more level-headed. He's just short and stout. So like he can hit pretty hard. He can't really take it though. It's like
Okay. I mean,
he'll
yeah,
eat those hits.
yeah, I mean, like Broden is like trained in melee, but like, and he has brawn 4, but like his primary thing has always been gunplay. He hasn't really gotten anything that like he's wanted to get up and close and personal with. So I think honestly, Donnie would probably makes the most sense then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Donnie also has a flamethrower, which I need to be a little close for.
Yeah, I don't think you can wield the shield and the flamethrower. That might be problematic.
Would I be allowed to wield the shield and the flamethrower?
Not at the same time, surely.
Atlas?
It is a one-handed shield, and the flamethrower is like a fuel tank mounted type thing, like backpack style.
Oh shit! So it has like you can like one-hand it then.
Yeah.
That's the sickest fucking image.
Right? It's so cool.
That's sick as hell.
You'd
Yeah.
want to take that away from him?
No,
Come
God,
on.
no. No, absolutely not. The fact that a dude wielding a flamethrower and holding a fucking Grecian hoplite shield is the sickest image I could possibly think of.
That's insane.
The shield of the people and the flaming sword of God.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, I'll take the shield.
Isn't this
I'll
before
take
napalm?
Yes.
is
So
it just
generally,
gas?
flamethrower fuel was either aerosolized gas or diesel.
Oh, right, that's right, yeah.
Or I think propane also was used
Sick.
sometimes. God, there was a.
Mhm.
All right. So, yep, it has been dragged onto your character sheet. Congratulations.
Thank you. Small question. Would the shield also apply to when people are trying to shoot my fuel tank? Because I know, like, with a specific thing with the flamethrowers that they could shoot the fuel tank and then cause it to fucking blow on me.
I will say that if somebody is specifically flanking you and trying to take shots at the fuel tank, you can't really use the shield for that, but it may help prevent errant fire from, on front when you're facing the enemy from hitting it. So
Okay, cool. Makes
But
sense.
if
Just wanted
someone's
to
trying to
check.
be
Just
cute-
wanted to be sure. Yeah.
of course. All right. So, your mission objective: go into the hell that is Hill 60, rendezvous with Major General Cox, get some more information about what the fuck is going on, and see what the PIT can't do to intervene. So, some background. You will be meeting with him at the field base, the sort of rear command center near Hill 60. There are sounds of distant combat, such as that. Something that I don't think too many of you are used to. Most of the things that you've been doing have been kind of behind the lines, more special operations type things, but you can't really escape it in this war, no matter how much you try. And even at rear command, the carnage here is evident. The medical tent here is overflowing. Soldiers lay dead in the mud, propped up against the walls of tents, laying on the ground, buzzing flies moving over glassy eyes. You're brought into the command tent. Cox is there to meet you. He looks harried. He looks desperate. He's got this sort of sharp look in the eyes, and you come in on him on a telephone line, arguing with someone, which you know is never a good sign. So he finishes his conversation. It sounds something along the lines of, I don't care about the reports. It needs to be done, and we need to retreat. Yes, I understand. No, it is not We are leaving by the end of tomorrow. And that is that. I don't care. You can court-martial me if necessary, but he kind of removes the receiver from his ear and looks at it. Whoever he was talking to hung up on him, and he kind of like casts it down, clatters to the table. The poor operator looks a little frazzled, and Major General Cox turns to look at you three. Bell's boys, yeah?
Aye.
Right. Okay. I'll cut it to the chase. We've got dead men coming back to life. Luckily, that's been happening towards the front lines, towards the salient. It's been ours and theirs alike. It seems to be almost random. Not sure why this is happening, and it started happening when the last charge failed. I think when the fighting really hit its peak and everyone went over. So I don't know. And some additional information to keep you lot well informed. I know that is sort of your deal when it comes down to it. There have been reports that there is another me towards the front lines, also giving orders. Make of that what you will. I don't know what could be going on. It might be some spy, some trick. They've been taking prisoners, but I don't give a damn. Some of the officers, some of the lesser command have been saying that that's the real me, that I'm the real me. I don't give a single fuck. What we need is to make sure that whatever's going on that keeps drawing attention towards the front is dealt with so that we can all retreat off this bloody hill. Any questions, men?
What do we do about the doppelganger once we find him?
I don't care.
Doppel what?
And to avoid confusion, do you have can you give us a code word, one that you would only give us if we were to come across you again?
He looks a little taken aback at this. It's sort of like pauses and looks at you.
I read a book that was like this once, so
No, I understand, soldier, what you're coming to me with, but frankly, I don't fucking know you, and I wasn't really expecting you all until my messages got forwarded to Bell. So I don't know. He kind of looks down to the map that's sort of on the table. Fine. God save the Queen. Sure. Why not?
okay.
Right. Any more questions, you lot?
Thankfully, this has been one of the most informative times that we have come. It is greatly appreciated.
Informative. Informative. Of course, Corporal. In that case, I will not prevent you from becoming further informed as you go. Dismissed.
What's this man's rank again?
Major General.
Fine, that's great.
So, up there.
Yeah. I think when they're walking away, Fink just says, informative?
I mean, usually nobody has any fucking clue what's going on. At least he said right out the gate, dead men are raising.
I mean, I guess, but I know. Never seen someone talk so brusquely with a major general.
Yeah, well. You too.
What about you, Private Matrigano?
Honestly, I've never seen a dead man rise before, but I was debriefed a bit on what Gallipoli was, and this shit sounds scary, huh?
It is.
Yeah, sounds scary. Certainly reads like it too.
Don't worry. You'll see.
A very foreboding way of saying something like that. Jesus Christ. And Donnie's gonna, I guess, not necessarily take first point, but he's gonna kind of like, he's got a brisk walk. Very much someone who has not seen the things that you guys have.
So why exactly are you here, Private?
That's a great question. That one that Jordan didn't think about. But what do you think happened to Private Matrigano?
Well, we talked
Got him
about
here.
it, don't you remember? Belle asked for a recommendation
Oh my God, no!
for
You're
someone
so right.
who
You're
could
so
take
right. You're so
Archie's
right.
place.
You're so right. You're so right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I
So
forgot
he
about
pulled
that.
little
It's been a bit.
strings.
Are you
here
sure
and
that
there.
I'm the one with amnesia? Wait, hold on.
No, I have mental health issues. So
So do I. What's your excuse? God.
Thank you for the reminder. Donnie will mention Archie recommended me. He mentioned that he was a buddy of yours. Well, not so much you nowadays, but yours for sure. He first pointing to Fink and then pointing to Holder.
He was a friend of both of us.
What are you, like? You're an American? They told me you are from the Italian forces, but you don't. I mean, granted, I've never met more than maybe a handful of Italians, but you're not, like, you don't sound like the Italian. I don't know how to phrase other than you're American, right?
I'm American. Yeah, I was born in Queens. I currently live in Brooklyn. My family moved there about I think about 20 years ago.
Cool. You can spare me the familial history. I'd rather not know that at this juncture. You know, given the fact that if you bite it, I'm gonna feel sad about it probably. So maybe, you know, keep a healthy amount of distance between ourselves at this moment.
There's a part of me that appreciates that you'd be sad if I went, but I don't intend on dying, so I think we'll be fine. Donnie speaks with an ego.
Yeah,
Take that as you will.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Whether or not that like pricks at Fink and Holder or like not, totally up to you. But he does kind of speak with a bit of an ego. That being said, you know, I am a man of superstition. My nonna used to tell me ghost stories of shit in her house, so I think it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Just don't think that I'm not going to be the one to be like, it was the wind. You know what I mean? Like, that's, if something's happening, you can tell me. Just because I haven't seen it yet doesn't mean that you can't tell. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm kind of getting at here? Like, are you hearing me?
The
So far?
more Donnie speaks, there is like this horse thing coming from Holder where he wants to laugh but physically cannot. He's got the smallest smile on his face, and just this slight like huff every now and then.
You're the one holding a bloody magical shield. I would hope that you're more receptive to the weird things that are happening. So
Well, I haven't seen it do anything yet. As far as we know, this could be like an overglorified dinner plate, yeah, as far as we're aware. But if you got it from higher ups, I'm sure that it's probably fine.
Pretty
That'll
sure
give
that
it to us.
that overglorified dinner plate is probably worth more than maybe all 3 of the ships that we've taken to get to this point in our lives. So I'd hope that it's worth the effort.
So don't break it.
I'll do
Yeah.
my best.
I think as you are speaking and making your way towards the, I guess the trenches and the defenses to go up towards Hill 60 itself, an officer, a lower, quote-unquote, lower-ranked officer sort of meets your step, sort of falls in next to you lot. Another ANZAC, more like middle-aged looking. You see all 3 of you that he has clocked that triangle PIT symbol, and he kind of comes in close as captain and just you dealing with that thing up there? Yeah?
Depends on what thing you're talking about.
Yeah, be careful, the lot of you, because I don't know what the fuck you were told back in that command tent. But Major General Cox, he's always led from the front. I don't think that was him. Alright? Just word of warning, yeah?
Great. Oh, this is nice. Shaping up to be a really fun situation. Well then, Corporal, what's next?
We make our way. Figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
The captain peels away from you, and I will give you the requirement for the journey. And the question.
Oh no.
Nice.
So the question that I would like you all to consider is, what about Major General Cox's behavior strikes you as odd? And the requirement is all face cards. Now, we have a bit of a fun optional rule coming into play now that people have ascended, been promoted, so on and so forth. Generally, NG, it's just sort of a low-level game, but in cases where it would be interesting, there are some optional rules. The person of the highest rank in the chain of command may draw to take a chance of corruption, and in this case I'm going to say draw 3 cards and distribute them among the soldiers.
Let me look at something real quick.
Is that just clarifying question? Is that if you got 3 black cards, would your corruption go up by 3?
You draw first for corruption, and then you would draw the 3 cards that you could distribute.
I thought you were saying that's like you draw 3 cards for
Oh.
corruption. I'm like, what?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Feel a lot better about that. Hey, fellas, y'all want some cards?
I think we need
I
them.
do.
Because I'm not gonna say something specifically, but I have a reasonable suspicion by the way Jordan's face reacted to the requirements that it was something that we need assistance with.
And
There was a Nick Cage
mind
movie
you-
a while ago. I've never seen it though.
also, mind you, you don't have to distribute all the cards. You can keep some of them if you so desire.
Does he get to
Oh,
know
shit.
does he get to know what the cards are? Like he sees does he see them and then hand them out, or does he have to only take them face down and just decide blindly which ones he hands out?
Honestly, take them face down and then blindly hand them out.
You
Why
suck.
did you-
Fuck. Oh,
Actually, let me check on something
Damn.
really quickly.
Fuck.
Actually, you know
Your days
what?
are Days are fucking numbered, narrator. Your days are numbered.
No, now that
I'm
I
coming
think about
for
it,
you.
now that I think about it, I think there's a very good reason that perhaps, yeah, no, face up and then you can distribute them. That's fine.
Hey, boys, stand down.
Shit.
Let me
Damn.
let me unload the guns. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All right.
All right, draw
I'm
for
trying to
Load.
see if I'm corrupted.
I'm trying to blow
Draw
up
for
my brain
corruption
like
first.
right now.
black card corruption and red card you're safe. Let me know what the result was in a private message somewhere, and then discard it, please.
Yeah, I'm over just here. Like Jordan, I'd love to play poker with you sometime. Just because I know I would win.
Listen, I've had people teach me how to play poker like so many times. I can't keep up with
I
it.
straight up don't know. No, I straight up don't know how to play poker either. I
don't know. Like every time somebody tried to listen, it's I don't know what it is about card games, but whenever somebody tries to explain it to me, dude, like I fucking my eyes go in two different directions. My brain goes static. Like it starts seeping out of my fucking ears. I can't keep up with it.
I'm great at blackjack. Like blackjack is I got on lockdown,
Well,
but like
blackjack's like simple, you know? Like it's,
I know
it's
there's some complexity to blackjack.
I don't know. I try to get 21.
Thank
Like,
you
that's what I
very
do.
much, Corporal Holder. Feel free
Judging
to
by the way
draw
Jack
those
reacted, I have
three-
also now a sneaking suspicion that things are getting bad. So this is great. Everything's great.
Draw
You're
3
on.
cards and distribute them as you see fit.
Yeah.
Remember last time something went really bad during a journey phase, and then we
Right.
almost died right at the
Almost
fucking
died.
beginning.
Hey,
I had a
Corporal,
lot of fun.
Corporal, just casual. If you get a face card, I think Private Matrigano really needs a face card right now.
Yeah, I know what he needs.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Atlas.
Mm.
I can't pass it to my fellow soldiers.
Yeah, permissions. I meant. Or also the
Oh.
game is paused too, so like, oh, maybe that hinders.
Maybe that
permissions.
fixes it.
Try
Try
that.
now.
Let's see.
I've only been able to give
Nope.
cards to
The
narrator.
narrator.
And
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
narrator.
if you could, the permission sort of is a little wonky, so
Yeah,
if
it's
you give
fine.
it to someone, you could see their hand. Anyway, give me one, and then tell me who it goes to.
All right, you can go ahead and send this one to Jordan.
Don't mind if I do. Next.
You can send this one to Fink.
Little old me.
All right,
And I'll
Sounds
keep
good.
The last.
perfect.
Love that for us.
One last thing for the journey phase. As members of the PID, you gain certain benefits. So just consider this as we go through the journey, and that is after the journey is complete, but before they're discarded, you all will decide who can receive one of the cards, and then I will deal one face down to the soldier. So,
Fun. Handing in our cards to you, narrator.
absolutely.
Here's my card.
Okay.
Let's go ahead to that.
All right.
Handed that over.
Handed that over.
All right. Sounds good to me. Let's do this in order of seniority, since we're leaning into the whole promotion thing. Random draw, send you one, and pass.
Okay.
What you got?
Lovely. I got the 10 of spades.
Excellent.
no. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 of spade. What strikes you as odd about the Major General's behavior? What vibes are rancid?
He's afraid. I know it's hard not to be afraid in these types of situations, especially as the bombs go off. But this is a major general. They've been through more than most, even if they can get up there cushy, as some like to say. But even then, they never retreat. Not unless there's a good reason. And even then, if they really think that they're doing all right, if they really delude themselves, they'll keep fighting until they all die.
Alright, thank you. Hang on to that for now. Next, we will pass one to Burton Fink. Random pass, and go.
You handed me my own card back.
That's the luck of the draw, I guess.
Luck of the draw there, I guess. So that's the King of Hearts.
Alright.
There's something that wasn't right about the way he expressed himself facially. His words, maybe it's just the exhaustion, but feels like to me that the way he was saying his words wasn't matching the emotion in his face. It was like he was saying words with anger, but he almost looked happy. I might be looking too deeply into it. It just put me off. Made me see a man who was either really not to be trusted or hadn't yet quite learned which emotions were to be paired in the right way. You'd think a leader would be pretty good at making intention clear. Honestly, just reminds me that I don't want to turn my back around him.
Alright, thank you. And that means our last card goes to Donnie Matrigano.
We got a 5 of hearts.
Alright.
Donnie could have sworn, just for a moment, like he was fairly certain that the Major General did not have fingernails. Something was off with the way that he just like moved his hands around. It just, Donnie didn't see him. Didn't see fingernails on him. Maybe he just missed it. Maybe he just wasn't paying attention enough, but they were not there.
Wasn't he wearing gloves? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm absolutely kidding. That's creepy as hell.
Love that. Alright, send me back the cards, and who gets one to keep?
How many cards do you guys have?
I have 3.
I've also got 3.
I've got 2.
2?
Take it.
Go ahead, take it.
I'm gonna pass mine back to the narrator.
Thank you.
Passing mine back to the narrator.
Fuck, we only had 1 face card. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Wow.
Oh shit.
All 3
Well.
of those, nothing.
Damn.
Damn.
We're in it now. We're in it now, fellas.
We're in it now.
Here we go.
Hope you're ready to see some shit, Donnie.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, you did not meet the requirements for the journey.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
On failure.
Fuck me.
Honestly, who the fuck knows which Cox is the real one?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, we're gonna have to play which is which. God damn it.
Hey, so if we find the other Major General, do you think that maybe we should make them like fight each other to see who's like the real one? Or what do you think?
What?
Make them fight each other. If there's one that's pretending to be the other, then of course like they're gonna, and then we'll see what happens, right?
Why would we make them fight each other? if we made them fight, what would happen if we make them fight each other and the not Cox wins the fight and tells us that's right, I'm the real Cox?
Then he gets to be Cox. He earned it.
Yeah, that's definitely not how that fucking
That's-
works, mate.
No?
Definitely
No.
not how that fucking works.
No.
No. Okay. Let me put it like this. Maybe because
Right.
you just haven't experienced it. To be fair, technically, neither have I, but I've done a lot of reading.
Mm.
You said you grew up where? Queens? Where's that?
Well, I was born in Queens, but I live in Brooklyn, which is like right. They're just about right next. It's all New York.
New York,
Have you ever been?
okay.
Have you ever been to the U.S.?
No. But I'm familiar with. I've heard Brooklyn. Yeah, New York City. I got you there. Okay, so as I was saying, did you ever have like shit? I grew up on a farm. I was gonna make some farm references. All right, let me just put it like this. I'm still gonna use my farm references because I didn't grow up in a big city. Let's say you have a hen house. You know what a hen house is?
Familiar? Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And then you get a wolf or a fox or even worse, a dingo in the hen house, starts killing a bunch of, the hens, right?
Right.
Pretty standard farm stuff.
Okay.
Now, what if, this is a really shitty metaphor, but it works. What if that fox, dingo, wolf thing made itself look like a chicken, exactly like a chicken, right? And then they fought, and then the thing that's not a chicken that looks like a chicken wins, and all the other chickens are like, okay, cool, that's him, he wins. But he's still not a chicken, he's that other thing, and he then begins to... Yeah, what I'm saying is it's a bad fucking idea.
That reminds me. I knew a guy who looked like a chicken once.
Okay,
You get the feeling Donnie's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Donnie?
You get the feeling he's really fucking stupid. Like he's not just dumb. He's fucking stupid.
How about this, Donnie?
stupid. Mm.
If we find the nutcocks and it decides it wants your face, we'll let you two duke it out, and we'll take whichever one.
I'd like to see him try. I've got a fucking flamethrower. I would smoke his ass. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I
Matter
don't.
of fact, I'm welcoming it. I'm opening my heart up to that opportunity because that sounds fucking insane.
Yeah, okay, this is all great and all, but can we
You know-
maybe...
Sorry.
Back in line, boy. Let's go.
Yeah, if we can't tell them apart, it's gonna be real fucking hanky for us. So maybe, just here's my suggestion, Corporal, Private, maybe we meet the other cooks, see what we can discern for ourselves, and on top of actually getting our, bloody mission done, maybe if we can get the two of them together, possibly. I don't think we should have him fight, but it'll be easier to, figure it out if we can compare, samples, I guess.
We could always ask some of the errant soldiers who know him how he tends to act before they started seeing double.
Right, yeah. But priority number one, dealing with this as Bale told us to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's rational. Yeah.
Yeah, and Private Matrigano, why do I have your accent?
I could be an infectious person. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, it is kind of infection. No. Fink says, and Private Matrigano, I will add that I do appreciate your general enthusiasm, but we want to make sure that we don't shout a lot of things from the rooftops. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because a lot of this talk that you've been briefed on really fucks with soldiers' heads. And we're already losing the bloody war here as it is, so maybe let's not help that along. I mean, maybe we're fucked anyway, so who am I to judge? I just got here, really.
Always best not to make it worse.
Yeah, I get you. All right, my bad, Corporal, Lance Corporal.
All right.
All right. Can we go?
Please.
By all means. It is a bit of a way from rear command towards Hill 60 itself and the forward areas of the fighting. You sort of make your way through the kind of like reserve / emergency cover trenches, and it's honestly a bit of a hike. As you move forward, the sound of the artillery and the gunshots grows louder and louder, and every now and then you hear errant bullets whizzing by. None hit you, but it's enough to make you perhaps feel a bit on edge. And as you draw towards the base of Hill 60 itself, this sort of almost it's a gentle slope, kind of belies its strategic importance, this sort of gentle slope of scrub and sandstone, that sort of thing. You run into another group making their way down just on the slope ahead of you. Looks like it's a squad of 6 ANZACs. I say 6, but really 3 of them are worse for wear, almost down for the count. You see one of them like dragging a broken leg, being propped up by another one. Another one of the injured is holding on to dear life to his abdomen as just this dark stain of blood spreads. And then yet another one is delirious. Even as the others look down at you and clock you, this one is staring straight off into space, being guided down by one of his compatriots, completely shell-shocked. But they see you, and you're both on the same path, really, so you will pass each other.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Just gonna walk past. Don't want to ask any questions.
The more I think about it, the more I realize asking questions at all is probably the worst thing we could do right now. Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, I mean, it's Private Matrigano's not gonna do stuff that you guys aren't doing, so he'll follow.
Well, actually, we don't have to say that. We just saw the man. And I tend to have a demeanor of casualness. Do any of the soldiers look willing for conversation, or more just fuck?
It looks like one of the higher-ranking ones in this squad is about to make his way down towards you all when a rifle shot goes off in the air, much, much closer than any of the distant ones you've been hearing from the front of the battle itself. And all of them, almost as a unit, kind of like duck down and flinch, and you see them. They're still like, you're not like right on each other, they're still a little bit ahead of you up the hill, but they all sort of like scramble down behind like rocks, bushes, any sort of cover that they can manage. Even the one with the broken leg, in his fear and urgency, walks on it to get down and lay flat. And the higher ranking one, like, you see him look at you guys and like kind of like wave you forward, but then also like wave you down, like get down, get down.
Yeah, Broden's unslinging his rifle and then just getting like low and crawling.
Same. I think Holder even puts a hand on Donnie's shoulder and brings him down with him.
Oh no, Donnie's way ahead of you. Like he's seen war already. Just not the shit that you have.
Cool. So, weapons out, start making our way closer.
Yeah. As you make it closer, you see, yes, there's the obviously shell-shocked one, but every single one of these men is just haggard, terrified, Anytime even a distant artillery shot goes off, they all kind of like flinch and react in their own separate ways. And the higher ranking one, a corporal, kind of meets you all as you come forward, I suppose, and you don't want to be going back up here. We're retreating.
It's kind of why we're here.
We're
Why?
being chased.
By what?
A He's sort of just at a complete loss for words, just stops talking, and the shell-shocked
How many?
one, the one staring out, speaks up. 9 corpses.
They're not bloody corpses. You need to get down to this mountain and get to help. Alright, you're not far, you can make it. We can lay covering fire to help you get out of here. Is that right, Corporal?
Absolutely. Is your Major General down this way?
Yeah, Major General Cox, we're looking for him.
Yeah, the corporal nods. He kind of like waves a hand up towards the top of the hill. There's a tenuous command tent up there. That's last I saw him, but ever since the air got weird up there, it's been touch and go.
Yeah.
Got weird?
No, yeah, these gas weapons are doing a number on us these days.
Right.
Cox, he's usually on the front like that. I've known a lot of generals in my time at training who seem like they'd be at the far back as opposed to the front.
No, and you see the corporal almost get a little defensive, and he starts to answer, and one of the uninjured privates is like, General Cox is he's a good general. He's a good general. Yeah, he's usually up closer to the front. But he cares. Last our lieutenant said we were gonna retreat. That was the plan.
And retreat, you should. We can lay down covering fire and help you get down and off. And it's not that far.
Right.
Yeah.
How is everyone up there? Are they all of sound mind, general included? Anybody acting off or anything?
The shell-shocked soldier, you just see his staring eyes brim with tears, and noiselessly they slide down his face. The corporal just kind of shakes his head. It's bad up there.
Okay.
Good to know.
All right.
All right. You all get moving. We'll keep you covered.
All right. Yeah, they kind of half crawl, half slide, start to go down the hill past you. And yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. There are indeed still like shots chasing them. As you kind of look up, you see that there appears to be a unit of soldiers moving like down through the rocks, kind of like stopping here and there to try and take aim and get into a more advantageous position, trying to get a bead on all of you.
I guess Broden's first response then is just to begin aiming up there and like taking shots back up. Not necessarily aiming specifically to hit anybody, but just firing back so that they have returning fire that will maybe help them not take less shots at the people who are retreating.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, tell you what. How about we have a group arranged roll, since you're laying down covering fire. See how
Cool.
You're not going to be damaging them, but you are going to be making sure the others can get down safely. And I'm going to want at least 4 successes between the lot of you.
Okay. Cool.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna use my last one to bump that 4 to a 5, so that we have 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll my whole damn pool. Oh wait. Hold on. I did that wrong.
Hey, there we
Damn.
go. Nice.
And I'll
Yeah, I
just
have one
bump
left,
that
that's right.
4.
I'll use my last one to re-roll just to see if I
Okay.
get anything fun.
We're at 5 successes now. Fun. 6, 7. Cool.
There you go.
Excellent. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you guys start laying down the covering fire, and almost as one, you see this group of men kind of like clock that they're being shot back at, and they all kind of like retreat, back off, get a little bit of cover. And let me just check something very, very quickly. Which one of you took the finger?
The finger?
The relic, the fetish.
Oh, that was. I think that was me.
Did Archie take it with him?
No.
Archie wouldn't have been allowed to take it with him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That.
Well,
that
one of you
might
guys
be
has it.
me.
That'd have to be Holder, I think, then.
The
I don't
want a
one that
bloody
says
finger.
undead can't attack you.
Holder,
No, that's the one
you-
that says there is undead.
Yeah. The one that says there is undead.
You feel a scratching on your chest.
Oh.
Just to be clear, to make sure that Atlas doesn't
Fuck.
fuck us here, that wasn't happening when we were talking with the people on the rocks, right? It was, thank God. I'm like,
Okay.
okay. I got the sneaking suspicion of like, did we just let the undead ones get away? Good.
Okay, and it definitely didn't happen when we were talking to Cox, right?
No.
Cool.
Well, might not be undead. Not that I know the difference. But
Never know. All right. Up there,
they're out of
Them?
sight. Yep.
corpses.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fair enough. All right. I saw them break over there. Just Corporal, do we move forward as one, or do we, left, right, straight forward? You're
Did they split? Did you see?
It does look like there's a main group of them, and they had kind of moved into 2 separate groups, but they're not split up. It's
Mhm.
more of just a formation type deal.
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I say we keep moving up so we can hear each other, what we call, and we keep cover, whatever we can find.
With this terrain, is it at all possible for any of us, if we did some sort of like side, like maybe like one of us goes around to flank like side maneuver, one of us could like stealth? Is that a thing that the terrain would allow us to do?
I mean, it's difficult because they do have the height advantage on you, and they saw you firing
Yeah.
at them, but I am going to check one
Well, I was
little
yeah.
thing.
What time of day is it, by the way?
It is during the day. I'm gonna say probably
Okay.
afternoon, like late
Okay,
afternoon.
but it's so there's sunlight around us. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, then
That's what I was checking on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, my main thought process is if we all stick together, we can do fries for the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is fries for the table? Yes.
I don't fucking know either. I got no clue.
Private, you've got that big ass fucking tank on your back. Maybe keep the shield raised so that they don't hit it on the way up. I'd hate to get my ass blown off.
Yeah, good plan. Good idea.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Hearing
Fuck me.
go.
Give me a second. It's just gonna represent all of them. Otherwise, it'll be a whole lot on the table there.
Right.
Oh, fuck me. Look at all that.
Oh
Jesus.
God.
There are 9 of them.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh God.
Hold on, I brought my fucking tri-mounted machine gun. Convenient.
Haha, almost not quite.
Maybe it would have
Alright.
been a good idea to give Donnie a trench gun. No, we're fine.
Yeah, there are 9 no-men that you have to deal with, so let me just get the combat going and combat music going, and we'll figure that out.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Real now.
as the only person in this party with a face card, I guess, I'll, Oh wait, no, I got rid of it during the journey phase. Fuck!
I do have a flamethrower.
Well,
like me to go
Okay,
first?
but
we need,
Sorry.
if you win initiative,
yeah, if we win initiative. I don't have my face card anymore, so I can't auto just be like, we're top. Damn. Okay, who's got a high card? Because I don't.
As the only one in this party with a face card, I'll go first.
Okay,
Thank you,
cool.
sir.
Thank you.
well,
Thank you.
or choose who goes first.
Yeah, hey, fellas, buddies, guys. This guy's got a pretty cool fucking big-ass fiery gun. Do we want to fries for the table of that fucking thing?
I'm down to
It's-
fries for the table of flamethrower.
It's nice. It's nice. Since we've never had to do anything with a flamethrower, I'd be down to kind of talk about the augments that we have. I know we were talking about it a little bit
Yeah.
during break, but Xander wasn't here for it.
Yeah, it was.
And for the audience, too.
Yes.
And for the audience as well. So the flamethrower is really fun. I was really fucking giddy when I saw that like this in the dossier. So if we get 1 success over the DC, we can put additional damage on it. It does 1 damage as a base, so kind of like very similar to the grenade. Another thing over the DC, +1 target. That on top, fragmentation. If we can do 3 over the DC, we can buy fragmentation, which will deal damage to 1d6 targets.
And
So
pray we roll high.
ultimately, yeah, pray and we roll high. So it's with the Nomen, we have a target hit 4, and if we want to do +1
Okay.
damage, and then like +1 target, and then like deal to like 1d6 targets, we would have to get 9 total successes, which is really cool.
Spicy, but
Um,
doable.
Yeah, or it's like we could either get like a +1 to the target, or we could do a +1 to the damage. So like we don't have to hit 5. We just have to hit 4,
and
which
we
is
can-
a lot
and-
easier than 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let's try for the table of that.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna shoot for 8 successes, and hopefully, we can hit 6. hopefully we can roll 6 on the D6 for hitting them. I'll
Let's
start
fucking
first
go.
with my
Yeah, go.
ranged.
Yeah.
It is your weapon. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking solid. Okay,
Fucking
yeah. 1 in the
good.
chamber. Let's re-roll that 2.
Oh, fucking
4
beautiful.
successes.
We're
Right,
so
4.
far.
We hit him. We hit
So
him.
we're gonna make a hit on 1 of them at least. So
Great.
I'll need you guys to come on, give me something.
Let's
Baby
go.
Give me
Let's
something.
go ascending order of rank. Xander, you
All
get
right. 5 dice, 1 in the chamber, ranged.
it. Okay.
Okay, that's 4 more successes.
Holy shit! Do
Oh,
you just
wait,
want to
I'll-
bump that
I'll
last one
bump-
up?
I'll bump that last one to a 5, so that's an extra. That's
Holy
successes
shit,
That's all
across
the
board.
augments.
So that's 9. Now let's just get more so we can keep
Let's get
spending.
Let's fucking go.
Continue spending on the. Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
yes!
that's 2
Oh my
more, 2
god!
more, 2
Now,
more,
do you
so
just want to
11.
bump that? Do you
Now,
want to
do-
bump that
yeah.
3 to, or like that 4 to a 5, or do you
We
just want to
already
like
have
re-roll the last
9.
3?
Should I just roll the dice?
Just roll the dice. Just
see.
re-roll
Just see.
3. Cause like you either it's like we're good at this point, but like take the gamble, see if we can get even more than just 1.
All right, let's go.
Didn't pay off, but that's okay. We're at 11. That's fine.
That's all right.
Son of a
Still,
bitch. It's the
holy
exact
shit.
same numbers.
So we're at 11 successes. You just said.
Yes.
11?
So you
Nice.
have 7 points to buy augments with.
Okay, first let's buy that multi-target. I
Yeah. So
imagine.
we're gonna go with fragmentation, dealing damage to 1d6 targets.
Roll your
Let me
1d6.
let me just roll that 1d6 right
Roll
now.
56.
Just gonna.
Oh
Oh
my
god.
Oh, Ben,
my
we're
fucking
gonna
god.
get. Our luck is great. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay,
And
so
then-
that's.
Fuck these guys.
So we have 7. So I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna buy the spray to get +1 target, That'll put us at
Uh-huh.
6.
6 targets. Okay.
Now we're getting 6 things. And then I'm gonna buy the damage augmentation, which now I believe I should have 2 more to play with, right?
Yeah, 3. Yeah, yes, I believe so.
So we're at 2 damage.
Okay.
Can you buy the damage augmentation 2 more times?
I don't think I can buy
That is
damage
what I
again.
am
Yeah.
looking
So I say because if you can buy the damage augmentation multiple times,
that's
you
the
could
way to
just
go. But
you could just do 4 damage to them, which would kill them.
To 6. Yeah.
To
yeah.
6 of the Nomad immediately.
Right. So I guess that's the key detail of can we stack the augments as
yeah, that's what
narrator
I'm
looks that
looking
up.
for.
That's messy, and I love this for us so much.
This
I
is
know abilities that
so
grant
good.
additional targets use the same number of successes as the original target again. Okay, so that's just for things with different.
Yeah.
we just buy
like-
the additional augments.
Mm.
I guess it just comes down to if there's not a rule that says you don't, or the wording
Yeah,
doesn't.
I'm just gonna, I don't want to hold things up and ask for clarification at the moment, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, you can buy. I'm gonna say, yeah, you can spend more on additional targets or additional damage.
So
I'll use
Cool,
those last 2
baby.
points. I'm gonna use those last 2 points to buy 2 more damage augments, which will put us at 4 damage for this attack. We're gonna deal 4 damage to 6 targets.
Donnie
Yeah.
the Dragon.
Oh my fucking god!
Dragon.
That is
Oh my
so
Call me the
cool.
Brooklyn Dragon, where I come from.
Drani. The Drani.
Dracani Matragano, baby.
Dracani.
We found out what his new nickname
Oh my
is.
god!
Intro
Dragon.
every time. Dracani Matragani.
Dracani Matragani.
Dragon
Fucking
Donnie
hell.
Matragano.
God, you guys are so
Dragon
cool.
Donnie.
You guys are just the best. Oh my god, I love
You're
you so
cool.
much.
You're cool. You're
Oh
cool.
man. All
Listen,
right.
we might be the best NGH players in the world. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
You know, honestly, maybe, probably. So that's very good.
What is our
because-
dice luck? What is our dice luck?
Dude, this happened last
better than
fucking
mine.
session too.
I know,
Like
yeah.
it's this shit. Like I think fucking Archie rolled like all successes in his pool, and then like right
Wild.
after,
Wild.
fucking
Love this.
ridiculous.
Who is holding the reliquary?
It has to be Holder because I gave it to him at the end of the last mission and we never established.
Awesome. So Holder cannot be targeted.
Oh shit! we
I
should
figured
oh,
we gave
damn.
the reliquary back, but
Oh yeah, we never actually really said what we did with the reliquary after that mission. I just know that Holder was the last one to have it during the mission.
I mean, if Bell would have let me keep it, I would have.
Well,
would
yeah,
keep
you
it.
guys still have access to all the
Yeah.
discretionary equipment.
Yeah,
right?
So I mean, if Holder still wants to have it, I'm fine with that.
Just say Holder has it for
Yeah,
use
just
it.
says Holder has it, just because he's the one who was been holding on to it last.
Yeah, we can say that, or we could say like before we left, I gave it to Broden. But if Broden's very much like "fuck you, Holder," then it's probably not gonna happen.
Broden doesn't know why, but he doesn't like you. Well, he knows
So-
why. He's read the journals now, but I mean, no, I'm fine with you having it. That's totally fine.
Cool.
That's good. They're gonna shoot at Donnie anyway, so
Yeah.
it just
I set him
makes
ablaze
the
like
most
that. That
sense.
makes sense.
Man, we should have given the
Donnie.
reliquary to Donnie. Actually, in hindsight, give it to the guy with the big fucking tank on his back.
I'm good. I'm great.
You guys are. I'm so happy you hit the 6 because 4 or less can't use the fucking Halo bullets thing that does like 4 damage.
thank
So
Oh my
you
god, I
guys are-
forgot they could do that.
very lucky.
Holy
hate
shit.
No Man so much.
They're so good, but also oh man.
Oh yeah, such a great
Man,
stat
oh,
block.
man. All
Nomen
right.
have kind of been our biggest fucking killers in this game.
Yeah,
Like
they
Nomen
have.
are not to be fucked around with.
But they're like also the most common. Like,
That's also true. They're just fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like all of them,
Alright.
they're just
Yeah.
scary.
it's just when
Okay.
there's a lot of them.
What we're going to do is
Oh,
we
man.
are going to. The Nomen are also going to rise for the table and attack as a unit. And
Fuck.
they are going to rifle shot on Donnie. They have
Help.
to hit at least a 3. And they're going to try and do that. So They have a range skill of...
Even with the armor?
Yes. Because the armor is a flat 3. Basically what the armor does is that even if your brawn decreases, people still have to hit your armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
damage you.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, alright. Fuck.
Okay. got-
Donnie's about to get fucked up real bad.
I'm gonna laugh
got
my ass
2
off.
range
This is
skill
Donnie's
and 4
swan
guts.
song.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
shit.
we're just gonna say 4. I think I'm gonna have them all roll flat 6. I'll have them roll a flat 6. See how that goes. 1, 2,
Oh no.
3, 4.
Alright, here it comes. Here it comes.
The flamethrower is sure as something cuts through them, crisps them. You know, you've heard reports of even corpses rising again, but you are certain that the ones you've killed here with those flames, yeah, they're not getting back up, even though you didn't bury them. So, however, the last 3 take aim. They fire at Donnie, and I'm sorry, because you did use the flamethrower, they are going to try and aim for that tank, and they did hit it because it uses the same defenses. So that's
Fuck.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
yeah.
Donnie's on fire right now.
You
And he's gonna take 2 bronze damage for every round that he's not put out.
you
yeah,
could.
my question I'm looking at is flamethrower, because it's like, hit the flame. Yeah, no, that makes
dealing
sense.
2
So,
damage to the tank with a fire or a gun will destroy the weapon and set the soul. Oh fuck! I'm gonna lose
which
the
rifles
flamethrower, like,
rifles do 2 damage, so.
Yeah.
But if you burn a card to negate 1 damage,
It won't ruin the weapon.
And you won't be
Can
on
do
fire.
that. I can do that.
Yeah. Also, what is the magical effect on your shield that triggers? I know it has something to do with brawn.
Let me check.
every time you
Great
get
soldier.
it heals.
Oh shit. Yeah, if I take 1 brawn damage as an action in combat, all the other members of the unit heal 1 rank of brawn.
Oh, okay. So that's like a voluntary thing. You have to spend your brawn
Yeah.
to heal brawn. Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
you would also have to use your action to do that.
Yeah,
So.
which we haven't gotten hit, so no need.
Yeah, we're good. You're muted, my guy.
I'll burn a card. Yeah, sorry, I've been coughing. I'll burn a card so I can save my flamethrower.
It's probably the diesel that's leaking out of your tank and catching on fire.
Yeah, just about. You'd think. I'm gonna give this to you, narrator.
Awesome.
It is.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I gotta look at the cheat sheet again for
Yeah, pull that
diamonds
up.
itself, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, self, ambitions, hope, things to lose. Things are like personal philosophy, plans for the future, identity before or after becoming a soldier.
Hey, yeah. So, in that case, something that Donnie gives up. He wasn't much of a superstitious man, but he was one of the more rationale. As much as he would like to pretend that what he was going to see wouldn't rattle him, these corpses had exposed bone. They had eyes leaking out and things leaking from orifices. These are men that should not be walking. These are not the ghost stories that Nona has told him from a long time ago. This isn't, Donnie waking up one morning to find his mug tipped over or all the toilet paper strung across the floor. This is real. This is undoubtedly, undeniably fucking real. And now he's gonna have to, like Archie, he's gonna have to figure out how he's gonna navigate around the dead in this world again.
You know, the worst thing about this is, Donnie, you grew up with stories of like wailing and lamenting ghosts and stuff like that. As they burned to a crisp, they did not make a single sound. They stood and they took it until their bones and flesh could no longer support them, and then they crumbled. Not a single sound.
What bastards. But yeah, I guess no damage to the flamethrower for now. We are okay.
Be lucky.
We're good.
Because now.
It,
Oh, you had something to say?
it actually only negates 1 damage, so the thing
If
just
the
doesn't
flame-
explode.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
we are...
the flamethrower doesn't have hit points, really. I'm gonna say maybe like in terms of a single like combat situation, if it will take the 2 damage, then it would explode. But I'm gonna say between combat, it's still yeah.
So we need to kill these fucking things like right now,
Like
or
right
Donnie's about to become like fucking barbecue in like a moment.
Yeah, so you're not on fire now, right?
Not on fire, no.
Donnie, it is your turn. I choose to throw it over to you.
Cool. You want to do this one more time?
Let's do it.
Set them on fire, or should we just grenade them?
Grenading them might not be necessary.
Let's,
Okay.
Hey, you know how you avoid a highly pressurized flammable tank from blowing up?
How?
You empty the tank.
All right.
Empty the
yeah.
tank.
We're gonna
Let
do this again.
us
Fries
go.
for the table.
Yeah, reminder,
Absolutely.
we only have 3 grenades.
Each.
Fuck me. Okay. So.
Yeah, how about do you want us to roll before you decide which numbers you want to nudge?
Yeah.
With
Go
our
ahead.
remaining point.
Allow
Yeah,
Go for
that's- That's probably a smart choice. All right, here comes mine. 3 successes from me.
Okay. So we're
I-
already hitting 1.
We're hitting 1 for sure, and that is I have 1 to play around with, so I could nudge for 5, but I'll hold on to my point as well.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll my 5 and see where we're at. Ooh, not great. Not great.
Nice.
Only 1.
Okay. As of right now, though, we have +1 damage and +1 target, so we can deal 2 damage to 2 of these targets here. As of right now.
You hit 4, and you have 5.
Nope, we
3,
have
4, 5 successes
5.
total.
Yeah, so we
5
only have,
successes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
we
so
all-
we have +1 damage.
we all have points to work around with. 'Cause it's
You
4,
have
so
points.
+1
You have
damage.
yeah. Okay.
Not +1 target, +1 damage. So we just have.
Okay,
fucking-
So you bought damage so far.
But
Oh
but-
wait. So if we all have opportunities to bump up, so that would
Yeah.
give us
3 more successes if we
So-
all bump up, unless any one of us
so
wants to
6,
risk and
7,
roll.
8.
If we bump, it's 8. If we bump, it's 8.
Yeah, if we bump,
Um,
it's 8. It's not going to kill them though. Or if we re-roll.
Who has the most? Okay, hold on. Let me break it down like this. I rolled 6, 4, 6, 1, 5. I have a 4 and a 1. I'm more comfortable nudging mine to get a guaranteed bump that 5 to a 6. Jordan, you only got 1 success. You could nudge. You could also roll the largest pool to hopefully get more. Same with John Boy here, since he only has 1 4 to play around with. Honestly, seems more beneficial for you two to risk the re-rolls because you have more dice. But I mean, it is your call. But that's the way I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad call. I also was debating using a card to bump up before and then using my dice to bump up before. But I don't know if I want to spend that card.
Yeah, hold on to the card.
Hold
You're
on
gonna
to the card.
hold on
You
to the
only
card.
have 1 left, right?
I have 2. Okay,
hold
2
on to
right
it.
now.
Still hold on to
Hold
it.
Okay, so I will re-roll
So
4.
we're at 6 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at 6. I'm gonna re-roll 4 dice.
Paid off.
Fucking worth it.
More.
Fucking
8, we're
worth
at
it.
8.
Yeah.
We're at 8. Okay.
I'm gonna reroll
We
4
need
dice.
one. We need one more to
One
just really fucking bring it home. Fucking
There we
worth
go.
it. Fucking
Yes.
worth
There
it.
we go.
10 dice to play with.
10 dice to play
Right.
with. So we have 6. We got 6 to fuck around with augments.
Correct.
All right, cool. So obviously augment. We are going to do fragmentation. So we got 3 more to go. Let me just roll that d6 before I
3
do
or
the
higher.
spray.
3 or higher.
Let's
3
go.
or higher. That's
Bam. Okay.
oh my
Now,
god.
Damage.
The rest
bonus.
into damage. We need to finish
They
them
die.
off like right
they
now.
Die. They die.
Get rid of all that.
All of them. They all gotta go.
Yeah. There you go.
I swear, one of these days, one of us is gonna bust out like an Excel spreadsheet on our maneuver and be like, now statistically, the math says we should do this.
All of this, man.
One day, man, when I get the money, I'm good. One day we're gonna be talking about all this, and I'll be like, actually, I presented a PowerPoint.
The funniest thing to me is that we continue to do aces in combat like this. I'm not advancing at a rate that I feel like I am scaling with the challenges, so I'm constantly like, this is getting worse, so I'm getting more desperate.
Yeah. Heard that, Lance Corporal.
I'm so fucking scared, dude. I'm so fucking scared. Oh,
God, I love NGH combat so much. It's so cool.
It's so fucking.
You guys do shit like that? Oh man, it's awesome.
Big brain.
Oh.
Brain.
Yeah. Congratulations. Donnie the Dragon Montragano. Crisped them. Now that was a group of no men, which means everyone involved in the combat draws one card.
Nice.
As a reward.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Holder.
Yeah.
I remember reading Bell's report. You have that weird fucking box on you, right?
I was thinking the same thing. Donnie?
Yeah, maybe Donnie
And
can have it.
he fucking grabs this
Hey.
thing. He doesn't even fucking answer your question. He just pushes it into your chest.
Just put that somewhere in your bag.
We'll just. Fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Put it into it. They will not touch you.
Yeah, from
you
what
hold
I
on to that.
understand. Yeah, from what I understand, they don't attack anyone who's holding it.
You had
Okay.
a real close call.
Yeah,
I saw the fucking spark ping off your tank.
Yeah, and I realized that I'm growing kind of fond of the beard I've somehow developed in a year of my missing life, so kind of don't want to singe off those ears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will. I'll take care of it.
I'm not asking you to polish it every morning. I'm just saying hold on to it so you don't fucking die, kid.
I don't. The fuck is it? Like, what does it do? Like, you hand me this
They
box. Like,
say it's a
the fucking-
reliquary. They say it's a reliquary, and if you open it, well, don't open it. I don't think you can take it, but just it'll keep you
If
safe.
you open it, it's a reliquary of an old dead saint.
Yes.
If you open it, it will hurt. It will hurt like hell. But it'll kill one of those things.
You consider yourself a smart man, Private Matrigano?
I certainly try my best.
So, okay, don't open it under any circumstances,
Okay.
from what I
Word.
understand.
I'll take your
Last
word for
case
that.
scenario.
Yeah, last case scenario. You got that shield, though. That's the nice one, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie's
Hold
got 2 in smarts, so he.
Oh, so him and Broden are the same? Oh, yeah, you only have one?
No, he's got
just
2.
two.
Oh, I'm saying he has one opportunity.
Oh, yes.
to
So
use
Broden and
it.
him are on even footing.
Wait. Wow. Wow. I'm the smartest one
Yes,
here.
you are. That is
That's
depressing.
real funny.
I'm sorry. So you mean to tell me that the world's in our hands right now? Of all
Nah,
people,
just this front.
Just this
I'm the
crap. motherfucker.
motherfucker who drove us into a phalanx of skeletons, and
No
I'm the
one-
smartest one here.
No wonder we're losing the campaign.
Smart doesn't mean wise.
Oh fuck!
Right.
Are we losing? Are we technically losing?
We are.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck. Shit.
You hold on to that,
Okay.
and you keep us covered.
Yep.
Because
I
they
was
won't hurt you, but they will fucking turn us into cheese.
That was really fucking impressive, though. I will give you that.
Yeah, I tell you what, I fried the shit out of them, huh?
Have you ever used one of those before?
I mean, Italians do have
Private-
flamethrowers. The Italian army does. So if you want
Pri-
to have,
Private
then yeah.
Matrigano, have you ever used that before?
he like fucking hulks it back over his shoulder. That's the laugh of not until now.
Well, you do good work with it. Now let us keep fucking moving before more come.
They told me the Anzacs were crazy.
Oh, small note before we leave. Do these nomad have anything neat on them? Anything of note? Anything that's not like charred at this point.
Probably not.
I don't think we've ever tried
No.
to loot before. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just nothing to loot or anything like that.
There's nothing recoverable
I am not
among these.
I'm not particularly a fan of barbecue in the best of times, so can we maybe get up and go away from this place?
This smell is fucking terrible. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's horrific. Yeah, it's horrific.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So we'll go. Archie.
Oh, God.
Fuck, I called him Archie. Donnie's got a little pep in his step.
That just
I-
shows how
it's
much
very
Donnie admires Archie.
Yeah. Okay, what terrible thing is next?
All right, just move over to this. Double check this. All right. You guys.
So much of
meet in-
NGH can just be summarized as, well, that sucked. What's next?
What's
That's war, baby.
the next terrible thing? Yeah,
That was hard. Let's
basically.
keep going.
So
That's my fucking
you're
life.
you kind of, there's at least a bit of a path up the side of Hill 60, a way people can trek up and down. You get on it, and there is a bit of a plateau, maybe about a third of the way up. There are a number of different tents, communications, probably, as you can see, wires running in and out of it, what you presume is a command tent, and just other various, like, temporary structures. And the air is thick with flies, fat, buzzing, blood-glutted flies that kind of rise in clouds here and there. And as you approach, you see that there are what perhaps look like rocks or, clods of earth from the distance are body parts strewn about. Perhaps a foot here, a hand there, some fingers all covered in these undulating black masses of
Oh.
buzzing insects.
Oh Christ! I don't think I got the stomach for this. Oh my God. Hey, Metricano, you got you think you can some of these flies and maybe get them to off our asses a bit?
Yeah, let me clear it. We're gonna torch them up. Torch up the
Sure.
flies. Torch up that little path.
Yeah, little spurt here and there, little puffs of flies going up, or groups of swarms of them going up in flames. But
Oh, I could have
There
lived the
are
rest
a
of my
lot of
life
them.
without knowing what the sound of a fly exploding is, and I'm not a fan of it. He said that Cox was last seen at the makeshift command tent, right? Hey,
Hey.
Metrigano, I recommend you just hold point, and the corporal and I can poke our heads inside. He's holding his gun. I don't want you being inside the tent if things are hairy, mostly because I don't want you to raise that thing and torch it while we're in the inside of a tent.
I
Secondary,
have
though,
other weapons.
yeah, but you're still wearing the tank.
Might as well use
Fair
this.
point. Fair point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Narrator, I'm not getting any tickles, am I?
nope.
Cool. Donnie, you are new to this, so allow me to give you a bit of advice. Expect anything. See that moss? See how it moves?
No, that's not
the
Moss,
flies?
Corporal. That's someone's scalp.
Check everything. And if anything seems out of place, it might be sneaking up on you. You got that fucking fire. Torch anything that comes too close.
Oh, keep an eye out. I'll take care of the spot. You guys take care of whatever's going on in there. Corporal, Lance Corporal. He'll give you a little salute, and he'll take point. And he will take the back while you guys take the front.
Right.
Porter struggles
yeah.
that another laugh again and gives him like a little half-hearted salute, and good man, and then just get moving.
Yeah, I think Bink will sling his rifle back over and instead draw his hip pistol, kind of like, and have that like at the ready just as a gun, and just be following the corporal's lead.
I don't know. No. Yeah, it's a good move. Sling the rifle and hit pistol out. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Keeping the rifle out.
Okay, all right.
Keeping the fucking rifle out as we enter, because we just came back from a fight. It would be understandable.
Okay. Yeah. Corporal Holder, you are the first to go into the tent. Rifle at the ready. You raise a hand to sort of move the tent flap out of the way, poke the barrel of your rifle through, and then you realize, oh, your fingers that have touched the inside of the tent flap, they are wet.
Oh, that's not good. Moves it. Comes in.
Yeah, you move the tent flap. You release it a little bit. Your fingers are sticky when they come away, and a glance behind you will see that it is drenched in blood from the inside, as if it is sprayed from the inside out.
It smells fucking terrible in there, Corporal. What is that? Oh my god.
It's blood. You're used to it. Come on in.
Oh, fuck.
The air buzzes, and almost the ground seems to crawl with vermin and flies. You see a number of tables here and there. One, it appears as though it was a table with like the map of the line. There is I don't know how else to say it, but a pulped large glob of meat underneath the table that looks like has almost been shredded. The remains of someone who was here. This was the likely nexus of all the body parts outside.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll take it back. Do we get the private to torch this place?
Maybe. Not yet.
I don't think anyone should see this, especially us.
We are the ones who see this. Rodan?
Oh my god, that's...
Rodan? I know you are not used to this, and I have patience, and I know you are not ready, but I need you to get your shit together, because this is what you're in.
No, I'm fucking here. It's really... The smell's awful. I just can't get it out of my nose. Fuck. Okay. No, I'm good. Just... I'm probably gonna need to vomit.
If you need to, then do.
What do we
Just
even
add
hear?
to the smell. It'll be fine.
I don't want to
Give
add
me
to the
2
smell. It's already
seconds
pretty bad.
and watch my back.
I'm watching your back. I'd rather focus on your back than the rest of this place.
There you go. Focus on my back, and you'll be fine. And he's gonna go up to the massive mutilated meat and see if there's any sign of what this was.
Yeah. Kind of. It's sort of tucked under the map table, which still has some paper strewn across it, but you can sort of bend down and you can see that the bits of it are almost like pulsing and moving, and as you look, a bewhiskered snout shoves its way up through what was likely the chest of this person, and you lock eyes with a fat, well-fed rat Meanwhile, Donnie, there's not really too much going on outside. It's relatively quiet aside from the gunfire and artillery fire from the top of the hill. There are a few other there is like the other tent, the communications tent that has, wires running into it and stuff like that, but otherwise things are quiet.
He's thinking for a moment. He's thinking if he wants to head to the communication tent alone. But when they opened up that tent that was like right fucking behind him, that thing is seeping outside. Donnie might for a moment just peek into the tent to see what the boys are looking at. He might defy just a little bit just to see what's happening. Not the communication tent, their tent.
Mm-hmm. Holder, the rat looked dead at you, dove back inside the corpse, and you see a little bit more movement within the cavity of it.
Is there a clear path down the cavity?
Are you gonna reach down there and grab the fucking rat?
No.
Okay.
It's not really. It's a lot of meat, so it kind of like closes up and mushes around and stuff. You can't really see into it very well.
Oh, that's not right.
I'm gonna move real quickly right now. The papers on the table, is it just a map table, or is there any kind of information?
The main thing here is a map. There are some scattered papers here and there, which if you look at them appear to be just mostly notes, like notes that were taken during meetings or something like that. But the map is a map of the hill, the salient. There are the enemy trenches, the last known intel of them. There's like maybe a panorama photo of the Ottoman trenches, and also there is a there is a symbol of some sort kind of drawn in on the top of the hill. It's not anything you recognize.
I'm gonna take literally everything I can, the map, the notes, every piece of paper, even if I have to drag it out from underneath the fucking meat, and start moving back and out, signaling for, like, as soon as I turn around, signaling for Broden to go. And the second I see Donnie start peeking his head in,
oh shit!
The second I get out of this tent, torch it.
Fuck is that?
Torch it!
Donnie, you feel something nip at your ankles.
Ah, fuck. Whatever it is, I'll step at it. Ooh.
Yeah, it is a group of rats. All of them looking up at you, eyes almost flashing in the remnants of the sun, and they look up at you as one. And if you glance back, you see the rat in the cavity also staring at you, and they all move at the same time.
Yep.
Just torching all of it.
So anyway, give me a moment to get this shit set up.
Oh god, is this an encounter?
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm over here thinking like,
super is.
Fucking Donnie looks down at these rats and he's being, hey, Brooklyn, pizza, simpatico, Italiano.
Right?
Formaggio.
Come on, I found a rat that looks just like you. I think you've got family. Huh?
Gabagool!
That's New Jersey, thank you very much, and Sicilian.
I'm from Florida. I don't give a shit about you fuckers.
Hive
Talk
rats.
back to me again, and I'll sell your summer home.
I beg your
Hive
pardon.
rats?
Hive rats.
I don't like this. Watch him.
Hive
I think
rats.
I remember this.
You have encountered hive rats before. Yes.
We have.
In
It's been a while.
another life.
Another life, different game.
But for half a second, I thought I was British.
How hard is it to hit hive rats again?
Don't remember.
Let's see. Hive rats, hive rats, hive rats. Let's pull up them stats. As an undulating mass that reacts as one.
Gross.
They're hard to hit. They have a bone of 6.
So, fries for the table, boys. Fries for the table.
Fries for the table. Price for the table. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now wait, hold on. I'm debating which one makes more sense. Grenading them or no?
Regardless, like hitting them. Well, I guess grenade wouldn't really matter because it's
Yeah, I just say we go.
fragmentation doesn't matter because it's all one
counts as
unit.
one, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I just say we go all in on the flamethrower again, just for the sake of it makes sense to burn them as opposed to dropping clips.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Prize for the table. Well, someone
Fuck.
has to play a card to go first, I imagine.
Or reveal a card, yes.
Reveal a card. I mean, well, yes, but you still have yours, right?
I still have mine.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
The king, was it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yeah, choose who goes first then.
Donnie, I said torch it.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna do it. We're doing this. So let me just roll my dice.
1.
Oh fuck me. Okay.
Just might as well re-roll that hull pool.
Yeah. Keep one in the chamber. Reroll that shit. Okay. This is
3?
good.
Okay.
All right.
This is good. We're at 3 now.
Here comes Broden's
Halfway there.
5. Okay. I'll
Reroll
hold
the
on.
rest.
I'll hold on to mine until I see what he gets. To see
I see. Yeah, sounds good.
We're at 4 now.
Get it. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Come on, get it.
1.
5. Okay.
Okay.
But okay.
I'm down to re-roll my hull if you want to save to see if you want to bump a 4.
Yeah, I'd say re-roll your whole because we want to be able to stack damage so that we can knock them down fucking big.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
yeah, re-roll that everything. Re-roll 4 of those.
Okay.
Pretty
paid
work.
off.
Okay.
That's
okay,
good.
Paid off.
This is
paid
good.
off. So it's
So you're at 7 so far.
7 so far. Okay, good. So I had 1. I could nudge us to 8, but then we'd only be able to deal 3 damage, which is already pretty good. But I could re-roll 4 to maybe get more than that to get them even lower. So it's either a guaranteed we knock them down to 3, or I can maybe get them to knock down to lower than that.
I think regardless of what happens, we are gonna have like 2 rounds of combat. So there's nothing that we can do about that. So I think have the guarantee so that next round we can fucking pour everything into it.
That's what I was thinking.
Because the rats can't blow up my tank because they're not using fire or a gun to blow up my tank.
Very true. Oh, in that case, then yeah.
Wait, hold on. We have 7 so far, right?
Yes.
These are
4.
hive rats. I'm only seeing 1 card on the board. Do they count
Correct.
as 1?
They
count as one
function
unit.
as 1.
7. So
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
don't
6
need to
bronze
use
total.
fragmentation for it. So we don't need to use fragmentation. So,
So we
as
just
of right
keep
now,
stacking damage.
well, we
Yeah,
only
yeah,
have
that's
2
what
dice
we're-
to play. We only have 2 dice to play with, so we can only deal 3
Right.
damage to them.
Right.
Well, if I bump mine up, we'll have 2 dice to play with. So I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's a guarantee. So I'll just, we'll bump that up to a success. So then that's an 8. So then we'll take 2 damage augments to deal 3
Right.
to them. Smart. Yeah, it's definitely a smart move.
Yeah.
Awesome. 3 damage to the hive rats that, amid the sprays and spurts of the flamethrower, they kind of undulate and move and kind of worm around it, and all damage dealt to hive rats is halved, rounded down. 3, 1.5, 1. They're down to 5 bron.
I'm sorry. You telling me that these rats
All
are fire
damage?
resistant?
all damage? Like
All
all
damage.
damage? All damage?
All damage. They're resilient. They're covered
I
in
have a
blood,
letter
and
to
also
I have some strong words from Matthew Orr.
Brandon,
I would understand
get 'em,
that
boys.
if it was bullets, but this is blanket fire. Okay, Matthew Orr.
Okay, fine.
Enough.
They as one rat catches on fire, the colony notices and they move to smother the other under their
There's
bodies.
the narration I wanted to justify that bullshit. I'm good now. I'm angry, but I'm satisfied.
the blood-soaked fur, almost like kind of steaming with the fire and embers, smelling
Bite.
rancid
Come on,
as they move
everyone
and
knows.
bite.
Everyone knows blood's flammable.
Is
Right?
it?
That's
In
Well, that's why-
in
that's
those.
why they burned. That's why they burned witches, right? That's right. Right.
I thought they burned them because they had a prejudice against the opposite gender.
How is that the smartest thing anyway?
Well, burn witches.
Big Knuckles from Sonic Adventure Energy.
yeah.
Okay, fuck it, man. They're at 5 now. That's fucked up.
That's
That is
fucked
so
up.
It's
fucked
time.
up,
So fucked
dude.
up.
For rat power. Rat power! Holder's the closest. He's still technically inside the tent.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, two Pansy eats the commander. I mean the corporal.
I'd take it. I'd rather it be me than my boys.
5, 6. Keep one in the chamber.
Ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga.
What's your brawn again?
4.
Oh, do I want to chance it?
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
do I want to chance it?
Oh shit.
I could chance it for reasons. Oh my god. Let me just...
Can the master
Over
whisper in their heads to chance it because I'm the chosen one?
I think we all kind of want you to chance it.
Can I intimidate these rats to chance it?
Okay, but when they chance it, like imagine that it ends up being fucking worse.
Oh, it probably will be, but I'm excited for it.
Let's see.
Ronan wins one way or another. I'm just trying to hedge my bets here.
Damage to be killed. Oh, don't mind me, just checking the corruption tool rules.
Oh boy.
Alright.
You guys want to go AWOL?
I just want to say fuck this war and like go home.
You just want to like just go AWOL and maybe like move to the Swiss countryside or something like that? Like,
Hey, I tell you what, my mom bakes a hell of a fucking cannoli if you'd like to come over.
what the fuck is a cannoli?
Oh, what isn't a cannoli? Let me tell you.
We're not making this a gumbo situation, but I throwback to
No.
Falconer, everyone. Yeah.
Truly.
Gumbo is too powerful. Gumbo is too heartfelt.
Vigor.
Cannoli's a Tuesday.
I'm
When
getting
used-
fucking hurt bad, and y'all are out here talking about cannolis. Fuck you guys.
Corruption pool, vigor. When used, I can select one antagonist, which gains 1 additional 1+ manipulation. So I can bump it
And chance
and
it.
chance it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so I can hit the 4 and then reroll 2 to see if it gets even better. Lucky.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Only 1 damage.
Only one
start
damage.
biting the shit out of him.
That's fine.
Yeah, they
We got a
start
fan with a
clawing
magic
their
shield.
way up his uniform, worming their way underneath the tunic, scrabbling against between his skin and his shirt, trying to bite down.
Hey, so since I'm from New York, can I also have a resistance to rat
No,
damage?
sweetie.
Halved rounded down.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to me.
No, because these are hive rats. New Yorker rats are selfish.
Yeah, New
Right,
Yorker
no.
rats are big, and they're about the size of a
These
dog.
these are larger than any New York rat that you've seen. They are well fed
shit.
on blood and bone.
Listen,
Oh, shit.
I may be from Florida,
They're
but I've
trench
lived in
rats.
New York before. I know how these motherfuckers work.
You telling me that these boys ain't eating their pizza?
It's a rat.
They're just taking straight up the meat lovers without the cheese, without the sauce, without the bread.
I'm gonna
Just the
fucking
meat?
hurt you.
That's
Boys,
a lot
I
of protein
propose-
for a rat. What's the workout routine for these rats?
Boys,
Do you take the 1 damage?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Take it.
Okay.
Boys, I propose that in honor of our new comrade Donnie Montragano, that we have fries for the table, which is we need to come up with a new tactic.
I have one.
Oh, go for it.
We all. It's actually.
Whatever the
Fries for the
case,
table.
what I'm feeling is we need to call it the cannoli.
I think we need fries for
Well,
the table one more time.
I think Holder needs to figure this out
Yeah,
since he
let's
is the
have
one who
Holder figure
currently
that.
has rats running
rats
up
on
and
him? Yeah,
down
that makes
his
sense.
body. Yeah, Holder, you are up next.
I think we need fries for the table one more time to lower them down to 4 if we can do so. And then
Yeah.
afterwards, we can take turns shooting them with our rifles because
Yeah.
each time we shoot it with the rifle, halves to 1. We
Yeah.
have more.
More
Like,
damage.
More
to work with.
firepower.
One for
Yeah.
me, one from you,
But-
one from him.
Yeah, let's
That's good. That's good. I like that. Fuck it. We ball.
ball.
Rolly with the cannoli. Let's do it.
4 successes from Fink.
4.
5.
Shit.
I have
Reroll all those. Reroll all those.
yeah, reroll all of those.
5.
No.
Oh my
Holy
god.
crap. I'm gonna reroll
The
1
fuck?
because I have it. You know, might as well. I have
Yeah,
it.
I need to see what you're gonna have here.
No, okay, so I have, we're at 5.
Okay, so you hit.
So we do have a hit.
Yeah, and we're at
Got
6.
One for me.
Okay,
But
so
you
it's
roll
gonna
your
be at
pool.
least 1 damage down.
Yep. 7, 8.
Yep.
Which I
Alright.
think
Very
that'll
nice.
be 4 damage, so
Yeah.
that'll be 2 damage to him.
Wait, are we attacking with the flamethrower again, or are we doing rifles? And I didn't decide.
We're doing flamethrower right
flamethrower.
now.
Okay, makes sense.
Mhm.
Flamethrower again.
So,
Okay.
Wait.
So it'll bring
so
them down to
flamethrower,
3.
and you're buying
3
3
damage
additional
bonuses.
damage?
Yeah, 3
Okay.
additional damage.
Wait a
bonuses.
second. Wait a
Alright.
second.
So it should be down to 2. Yeah.
Remind me real quick what critical does.
critical is
It's
the,
not. It's not an
you can
augment
do
on.
1d6 damage.
Yeah, I don't think that's,
That's rifle.
on. That's only for rifles. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
that's what I'm saying. If we do rifle instead, we can do a 1d6 damage,
You could do
and
Oh, that's very true.
Do
That's actually the
more
smarter
medium.
idea. Yeah. Yeah.
corral them in the flamethrower, take the rifle
Yeah,
shot.
correct. We have. Yeah, I was about to say that it's a really cool idea of having him hurt them.
Like
while-
spraying at the side,
Yeah.
side, so that they're not moving around.
and then Rodin and Holder kill the immediate.
So,
Fucking light them
okay.
up.
So that we're 3 over, right?
Yes, sir. Someone
Mhm.
roll a 1d6.
Who's rolling the d6?
I think it's got to be one of you two. I've got the flamethrower on hand.
I'll do it. It was my idea,
Do
motherfucker.
it. Do it. Roll a d6.
Please
Fucking-
don't make me a failure right now.
Regardless of what happens, you're not a failure.
You're a failure.
1 to 0.5, rounded down. Is
Can I just
0.
make a? Can I just for the second edition of Never Going Home, Matthew, or maybe the critical augment is added to the default damage, so this shit doesn't happen.
Is it not already?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's instead.
It's instead. Yeah. Hey, Matthew Orr, shut up. Don't do that.
Can I burn a card to re-roll that?
Oh.
Are you sure you want to re-roll a card for that, or I lose a card to do that?
Draw for corruption to reroll that.
Ooh. Spicy.
Oh, shit.
Very spicy.
How can I say no to you?
Oh
I'm
God.
so generous.
I'm so afraid.
You truly are so generous. You've been very kind to us throughout Bones of the Dust. Truthfully.
You guys have
You
also been
said-
very lucky and very good at what you do.
Yeah.
You said draw for corruption?
Yes, draw a card. If it's black, you get a point of corruption. If it is red, you do not.
Okay.
What was that look just now?
You
Don't
can,
worry
you can
about it.
just pass it. You can just pass it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that to you. Let's see what that means.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh God, they're checking the book.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me
we're good.
just move this to discard.
I don't know what happens when
Okay.
someone hits max corruption. I don't want to find out.
I've never seen it before. Not
Yeah.
yet.
All cards in discard return to their original decks.
Okay.
When you hit maximum corruption, your character becomes my character.
Fun.
Yep.
We'd love that for you.
That's terrifying.
Reroll your 1d6.
Yeah, man, you got this. You got this.
Please, God.
You're fucking kidding. You're kidding.
Do you want to try again? Take 1 corruption.
He walked away.
He walked away.
He's gone.
Stormed out. Oh shit, we're off the rails.
Can
He's gone.
Donnie.
Do you want to try again, Holder? You can take the 1 corruption instead. Just take it.
May I pause it?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I knew that was gonna be the response.
I
This
was
is
gonna be like,
This
I'll
is
take the
his
corruption.
hole. This is his hole that he is digging. He makes his
You
choice.
sure are digging a hole right now. Swear to God, if it's a 3rd one, I'm never letting you roll again.
No. Yeah. So do you want to take the 1 point of corruption to roll again?
Hey Jack, don't you need to go to like Alaska or something? So this is a really good possible, just play fast and loose, or
Hey guys. Well, here's the deal. I only have a 2 in corruption.
Don't tell people your corruption score!
Haha.
Anyway, don't tell people your corruption score.
I mean,
got
I
it.
don't have anything in corruption. I mean, I have everything in corruption. I mean, I think I just take the corruption anyway. Like.
Reroll your 1d6.
Okay.
Finally,
That's
we have
my.
an edge on that bastard. And that bastard's name is Atwis.
I don't, no.
I don't know if that's an edge, but...
Guys,
No,
guys,
there's no edge.
listen.
I'm scared.
3rd time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Right?
Hey,
Time's the charm.
hey, there's 3 of us.
It's
three
a
of
rule
us.
of 3.
Holder is the luckiest man on Earth.
Hey, guys,
I'm
guys,
the
guys,
luckiest
guys,
man
guys.
on Earth.
Hey guys, there's 3 of us. There are 3 points on a triangle. PIT.
PIT? PIT?
PIT.
God,
love you guys
like
so
we're a
much.
fucking frat. PIT! PIT!
All right, motherfuckers. I'm the luckiest man on Earth. Let's go.
Woo! Let's go!
I'm getting up.
Finally, I'm lucky.
No, we're
Finally,
picking up.
I am lucky. Yes.
Good game. Good game.
Yes.
Good game.
Woo.
Good game.
Woo.
This shit, man.
Woo.
I'm rolling the D6 on the little fucking chat thing rather than anything else.
It
Hold
doesn't
on.
matter. It would use the same RNG.
Can
It does not matter
can
where
I
you
please
roll it from.
roll one more D6 to see?
No.
No. Means
No.
To
nothing.
see. No.
No.
You won't even
No.
let him test his dice. You cruel,
No.
cruel man.
You
He
won't
had
even
so
let me
many
like live with.
opportunities. Live with your corruption and live with your failure. And live with the feeling of the tip of your rifle being nudged ever so slightly out of the way.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
These rats are about to fuck us right now. Fuck us
I don't
in front
wanna
of a
roll
live studio
ever
audience.
again.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
you're-
roll
You're not
ever
allowed
again.
to roll dice again.
I think I quit tabletop.
We're about to be the first televised rat orgy on streaming. Like it is.
I
Like
This is why we're not on Twitch anymore.
That's why we're not on Twitch anymore.
Oh, fuck,
I think
man.
this is my last game.
The dice are
Matter of fact,
I think
hey
that's
guys,
it.
I'm gonna be hosting a giveaway. My dice box. If we hit 10 likes on this video, my dice box is going on Amazon to the first bidder. That's what we're gonna be doing today. Oh shit!
Fuck.
In front of a live studio audience.
Yeah.
That's my whole career. Like that's it. It's over. Like,
This ain't no fantasy football, man. Like this is life. This is life or death. This is it.
all right, what happens?
Like we're fucked.
That was
5 and 3, keep one.
astronomically improbable.
I know, it's so good. Finally, I'm the lucky one in this game. Finally.
You got the
cocky.
fucking leprechauns
Oh.
on your side.
You got cocky.
Oh man, oh man.
Oh
The
man.
curse
So
is
that
coming out.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep one in the chamber.
Oh no.
On Holder, naturally. He's still
On
got
Holder.
rats all over him. 1, 2, 3. That meets, and we will
Try for something spicy? Oh boy.
Yeah, there's no sense in bumping 1, so we're just gonna reroll 2.
At least you didn't burn a card.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Damage.
At least the rats also don't know how to use guns.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is like best case scenario is that the rats don't know how to use guns.
If the rats knew how to shoot, the war would be over.
It'd be over.
Right? It's ain't no Ratatouille shit either. Like they're not like pulling your hair and like making you aim the gun at one of us either. You know, like we're good, we're fine.
Do you
I'm
take the
gonna-
damage?
I'm gonna burn a card to negate 1 damage.
All right. Hand it to me then.
Yeah. Yeah. This is fine.
2 of hearts. Nice and low.
2 of hearts. Low. I think Holder, after a good few bites, and after the second time of getting fucking bitten, is a bit angry. He's not angry. Trying really hard not to be angry. Frustrated. Because he said the second he saw Donnie torch it. And because there was hesitation, because the rookie, though it's not his fault, he doesn't know where he is, but the goddamn rookie did not listen, he's now covered in rats. So now, it's going to be a little easier for him to get frustrated.
I mean, he's no Archie after all. Archie would have had your back.
So I'm sitting
Fuck
there,
you.
vermin all over my titties.
Oh, that's fucked, dude. That's fucked.
Holy shit.
All right,
That's
fellas.
fucked. So we're doing this again? Like we really need to bring these fucking rats down, man.
Rifles out, boys. Let's shoot them. Come on. Fries for the table.
Fries for the table.
Fries
for the table, the rats.
All right. 3.
Okay, this is good. All right, this is okay.
6.
6.
Nice. So we're at 6. So this
What?
is
Watch all 5 of my dice be fucking 1s.
we're at a guaranteed hit right now.
Okay.
7. Right?
7.
I'm
I'm gonna re-roll my 2.
Yep.
Okay.
8.
Okay, 8. All right, cool.
9,
9,
10.
10.
9, 10.
10. Should I
We're
reroll
using
my
the
pool or should
flamethrower.
I bump?
Reroll your pool, buddy. Reroll
Yeah,
that pool.
re-roll the pool. We're using the flamethrower.
Yeah, we're using the flamethrower on this one.
11.
11. And we needed to hit a 5?
Correct. You have 6 to play with.
Okay, 6 dice, all damage.
All damage boosts.
All damage.
So
All
7
damage.
damage to these fucking rats.
7 damage,
Okay.
which would make it 3? 3.
Correct. So they're down to 2 brawn.
That's
Thank God.
significantly better.
Now
There we go.
we all just fucking pop them.
Now we
The flamethrower, the rats fucking scatter, you know, the holder here kind of slapping them off of himself, and a good majority of them, seeing the fire, smelling the diesel, split and run. It's almost as if something like breaks in them and they begin to behave like normal rats, and then they flee. Rat turn, and since you move them down enough, there is. Yep.
Secret move, rat mind control, blah, 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 and then just call more rats. Calling more
No,
rats.
actually, they're down to 2 brawn. At 3 brawn, they're considered a small hive, and when the group becomes small enough, they're just normal rats. And they all scatter. That's it.
So that's,
Okay. Those things are fucking hard to hit.
holy shit, they were all over you. Hold on. and
Corporal, are
he's
you
just-
okay? You
Don't touch me.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry. I told you to touch it.
Yeah, torch the tent or torch the rats that were at our feet. And catch one of you guys on fire? I can't do that. I'll torch the tent. Yeah, I'm not gonna torch you guys in it.
There are rats. If you touch the tent, the rats see, they smell it, they run.
You still had a leg in the tent. I'm not gonna set that on fire while you're in there.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The fuck it doesn't matter.
I hate to be the voice here, but hey, we can probably need to go to the communications tent and keep doing the mission. Corporal, if you're fine enough to keep walking, we should keep walking.
I'll be fine. Let's go. You're right.
As reward for defeating the large group of hive rats, the unit gets to draw 2 cards. So,
Cool.
for whomst gets the cards.
Well, I think Holder needs a
Holder
card, so
needs
that
a
Holder
card.
can heal.
Yeah, Holder
Okay.
needs a card.
And shit, I'm at 3 cards right now, so I'm pretty even at the moment.
I got 4, so you take it.
Okay. Unless after you burn this card, Jack, how many cards will you have left?
You mean after I burn this card for healing?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to heal, that is. If you don't want to heal, that's cool too. But like,
I was thinking I might wait until you get hit again, and then you can heal all of us.
Oh, true. Yeah, because no, it's not when he gets hit. He can just sacrifice a brawn to heal us.
All right. We're back. We're going.
oh gosh,
We're done.
before we move on. So the cards. Holder gets 1 card to
Mhm.
heal. Who's gonna
Yes.
get the next one? Should I get the next one so that I can heal all of us?
Yes.
In the case that like something happens.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
100%.
Yeah, I'm.
Cool.
Fuck it. I'll heal.
Unless you don't want to
Alright.
heal, unless you just want to like stick it through. Because I could heal us whenever shit gets hairy.
Well, actually, we're mostly using range, so I think I'll hold on to it right now, just because I don't want
Makes
to
sense.
fuck my guy up anymore.
All
Been a
right.
long road.
Sure fucking has, huh? Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah,
We should probably check out that communications tent before we
Yeah.
go any further, just to check out to see if there's anything of interest that we want to take back with us.
Sure. The communications tent. You know what? How about you all give me a group? Either you can either roll investigation or communications to add to this
I'm so
roll, and it's just
excited.
the higher the better.
I know.
I put my points into investigation. I'm really good at seeing shit.
I'm gonna roll my investigation.
I guess I'll keep one in the
This
chamber.
2.
Mm-hmm.
This is 3
Okay,
total.
for 3. I'll
3
reroll.
4s.
I'll reroll 3. I'll reroll 3. Wow. Wow. I'll-
Oh my god.
Do I also have to roll investigation, or can I do communication?
We can do communication.
You can do either.
Okay, thank God.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll 3 in communication to keep one
Alright.
in the chamber.
Shit.
And I'm just gonna bump that 4.
All right.
Cool.
So we
So
have
2,
4 successes
1.
total.
Is that
The
enough?
dice is not on my side.
4 total. No, that's great. So the communications tent, the first thing that you notice, and I'll say we're just gonna take this as a whole. Holder, you're the one with the communication skill, and you would notice this. A lot of the telephone lines have been cut. They've been broken, disconnected. Whether it's difficult to tell, you can't really say whether that was deliberate or because of mismanagement or just general trauma or anything like that. But a lot of the wires coming in and out of this tent are kind of fucked right now. The 3 of you move into it. Luckily, there is no smorgasbord of gore in this one like there was with the other, but There is, there's a station with a telephone. There's no wireless machine here. It's a little bit too close to the front for that. It's a bit too much of an advanced technology. I'd say maybe there's one carrier pigeon that sort of like bobs its head and looks at you balefully from its small cage. But otherwise, it's empty. And with 4 successes, I'll say that there is a sheaf of papers on the sort of incoming section of things that came in via wireless and were then either transcribed or then written down to be sent out. And if you shift through them, it looks like these are a bunch of orders from Rear Command, where you came from, to here to retreat. And they have been torn up, and some of them have been burned to ashes, but there's enough between the lot of them where you can sort of piece together that basically most of these were desperate attempts of retreat, orders sent up here to retreat.
So small question. The Major General that's up here, you guys also think that this is the doppelganger, right? Like, this is all feeling really odd.
I don't know what to think.
Like, because I mean, like, Guy was trying to call for them to retreat, but, like, it's all been destroyed up here, and they're about to march into, like, a bunch of unfucking dead, and there's a doppelganger telling them to continue doing that? Like, the Major General is fuck. General Major? Major General? General Major, right?
I am the very model of a...
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, Major, yes.
I don't know which Cox is the real Cox, and we haven't even found Cox 2, so unless Cox 2 with the meat pile in the tent, but I guess we're going to find out when we get to the top of the hill. So, yeah. So, it's all been sabotaged. Okay.
From what you can tell, yes.
Yeah.
Does it seem like the stuff that was burned, do you think that it was burned by general human means, or do you think that it was burned by something else? Something otherworldly? Any sort of fuel that, like... Please
give me any way in which you believe you
would be able to
tell that difference.
Mainly looking for remnants of a fuel source. Something where it's like, oh, there might be, like, gasoline or kerosene or something. Okay. Donnie's familiar with like with like the paper. Yes, you wouldn't be able to track it with paper, but with some of the other stuff in the tent, there might be things that might get left behind. Donnie, with his flamethrower, is, like, it's his first time like using it, but he's still familiar enough with the equipment to be able to take it out into the field with him. So he might be able to pick out if something was like purposefully burned with, like...
All right, you know what?
Well, if he's never seen magic, I don't know if he would be able to discern.
He's also never seen a dead guy walk before, but this is all very new for him. So now he's kind of like wizard.
Give me a ranged roll and do your best on it.
Ranged roll, like with my best. So just roll like 6 dice and just...
No, I mean, like, you can still augment it like you would normally.
You want an absurd number of successes, yeah.
As many successes as you can muster. Okay, that's 2.
Damn, okay.
3, 4. Okay, 4 successes.
Cool. That worked out. Nice.
The thing about burning stuff, even if there is a source. First... Number 1, these papers, this information seems to be the only thing in the tent that has been destroyed via burning. Number 1. Number 2 is that when you burn something like paper, the fuel is the catalyst for the burning. So it's going to be the thing that starts the burn, is the one that is immolated first, and then some. And then 3, you don't see anything like, you don't really see any gas canisters or lighters or anything like that, but ultimately that doesn't mean too much because who doesn't carry a lighter in the year of our Lord, 1915?
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to like make sure because it's
No,
like
absolutely. It was a
looking for
good
like
idea.
some of the details. It's kind of what like makes it so people figure out whether or not something's arson or whether or not something's an accident. So it's like that's what I wanted to like kind of look for.
I get where you're coming from. That it's also just
Mhm.
the case of like arson. That only really applies, I think, to like larger scale things. So like, yeah, it makes sense that it's harder for paper.
Plus, like with all these cut wires, there could always be like a spark or some shit like
God.
that.
Yeah, it's
There's-
a
yeah,
good
there's
it's a
a
good
vector.
thought.
I
Yeah,
think
just wanted to check, just cover the ground.
I think yeah, this is gonna be a very nice clue for what is going on here, and I don't know how I want to interpret it yet, but we still gotta go up a hill.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of someone using fire. So that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, I see how it is. You can give, but you can't take.
No, because if I take 2 brawn at the beginning of every turn. And I only
Corporal
have
Holder.
3.
Corporal Holder, you were saying?
Thank you. That single pigeon.
Yep.
Has it got anything written on its foot?
No. If someone were in the middle of sending a message, the pigeon would have been out and sent already.
Yeah. Making sure.
And
it wasn't
there's
taken
no
in and sticking away.
yeah, and I will say this because, you know, you are of this time period and you know these things. Homing pigeons go back to their home coat, right? So you can't really send a pigeon back out to the front. The pigeons are sent out so you can send stuff back in. It's sort of a one-way type deal.
Is this its home?
No.
Great. Open the cage. Let it out.
Any message that we want to give before we
No,
send
I'm
them
just
out?
just let the pigeon go. No need for the pigeon to stay up here.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking like free the pigeon.
Yeah, just let the pigeon go back out.
Do we want to tell the back to retreat?
Probably, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, probably include the formal notice of retreat, right? Because that's what they were trying to communicate out of here, right?
No, the retreat orders were incoming.
Oh, but they didn't get them here because everything's been sabotaged. Well, I'm trying to understand what
There,
what's going
okay.
on.
There's a sheaf of received papers. A lot of them have been burned, but the ones that are salvageable are the ones that were incoming messages to retreat.
And
There
just
is
to
no record of outcoming here.
Gotcha. And reminder, Cox Cox numero uno. He was telling them to retreat, right? Was he trying to get them to retreat?
Cox numero uno was on the phone with what you presume was command, saying that he doesn't care. You can court-martial me for all you want. We are retreating by the end of the day tomorrow.
So he wants to retreat. They were trying to send messages of retreat to this place, and all signs of that have been destroyed to hide the fact that they were getting orders to retreat. So
I have a thought.
what's your thought?
Could court-martial me tomorrow if it's a doppelganger? That's not the one getting court-martialed now, is it?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Sorry,
I have
what
no
do you
idea
mean
what
by
you
that?
mean. Yeah, I have no idea what you mean.
Something that
So-
fucking changes face, wants everybody away from something important. Says,
Oh.
You can
retreat
court-martial me
right
for
now,
all I
you
care.
can court-martial me for all I care.
I see.
I see what you mean.
But that thing's not getting killed. It's gonna be Cox.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Well, Atlas made a face when we talked about the pigeon, so that seems relevant. My cursor's glowing over with a hint tool, so I'm gonna...
Listen, please understand. Me,
No, I know.
parenthesis me, you know me. I like birds.
You like birds, I know.
I like birds.
Let the bird go. We
Let
can
the bird
continue
go.
talking about this, but
One
like
way or another, we're letting the bird go.
The bird's good. Yeah.
open up the cage. The bird's going.
I'll just let
no
the
debate.
pigeon go home, and then no debate on the pigeon. Let the pigeon go home. Let's go to the top of the hill because we got to see what's going on up there.
Let's go.
It's time.
No,
It's time.
no note on the pigeon.
Well, when you say it like that, what sort of note would? Well, actually, wait, real quick. Is the home of the pigeon the back where we came from, or is that somewhere else? Or do we have no idea?
The home of the pigeon. It wouldn't be like. So this is like the most forward command tent. You're sort of at the rear command tent, and there would be a like your regional command. The home of the pigeon would be regional command.
Okay.
But they would be
Okay.
able to then communicate things out.
I
If that
think,
makes sense.
like, for sure, we mentioned that there was sabotage, like,
Yep.
for certain messages of a retreat has now been received. This place has been sabotaged. PIT specialists are out right now delivering this message, and then unless we don't want to mention that we're PIT,
Don't mention the PIT.
Don't mention
Do not
PIT.
mention
don't
the
mention
PIT.
PIT.
Yeah. We want to hide the fact that people think weird thing is here. I think
sabotage present. Hills lost.
Hill's lost.
Message
And then-
of retreat received.
Yeah, like we met the retreating soldiers, and as far as we know, that's the rest of the people who were up here, aside from maybe what's up at the top of the hill. I think for saving face, and especially trying to keep things seeming pretty normal, we just send the pigeon back, being like, communications sabotage, retreat successfully delivered, as you guys were saying. And yeah, just tell them that the hills are lost. I think, because it seems like that we don't hold this ground anymore.
I also think that maybe we should mention, like, investigate Major General, because if they can possibly
we don't know until we find Cox 2, though.
I know, but that is kind of like a.
I am
if
going to
there's-
say you have about this much paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little tiny.
Oh,
scrap.
not enough. Okay, then in that
I
case,
think those 3 statements are enough.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was mainly thinking it was like, okay, so someone's impersonating Major General right now. If they can get both into custody under investigation,
We don't know
Then
where the
that's-
second one is yet, though.
we don't know what the second one is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to go
We
to
could
the
just
top of the
capture
hill.
this one, bring
Yeah.
it back, you know.
Yeah, see if we can find him. Okay, yeah, top of the hill. Top of the hill. Top of the hill.
Makes sense.
Top
to
of the
me.
hill.
You,
I think that's the message that makes the most sense.
Sounds good. You and I'll say Holder, you're the one who rolled communications. You open the small like basket cage. You tie the little note, or you roll up the note. You slide it into like a little canister on the pigeon's leg. It kind of like it's well trained. Side note: pigeons are actually really smart. They have about the cognitive ability of like a 3-year-old. Pigeons are really cool. But the pigeon sort of like bobs its head, take it outside, throw it out into the air. Hope it doesn't get shot by some errant bullet, and it wings off into the clouds and disappears.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Godspeed, bird. I'm naming you Rupert. Hope we see you again, Rupert.
God damn it.
Let's hope that they
Fun
don't-
fact, there was a pigeon that received, I believe it was a Medal of Honor.
Yes,
Look up the
yes,
Lost Battalion, Sheremy.
Yep, I've seen this.
Yeah. Really,
Medal of
really
Honor
cool, really
for the
cool
bird?
story. Yeah.
Let's
I love
just hope
that.
they don't take Hills Lost as a sign to start immediately hitting us with artillery fire.
That's a really good idea. Anyway. So, up
No
to
more
the top of the
dice.
hill.
No more talking.
You're on
Hey,
probation,
man, I'm a
bucko.
little scamp. Sometimes it goes both ways.
You're not allowed to breathe.
I can
All right.
only get away with how much shit I stretch because I give it to the DM too.
It's true. It's fair. All right.
It is
Yes.
it is clear that the goal is a summit, and that is where you're going. And as you begin to climb the very last stretch, headed to the top is advantageous, but as you two would know, as you would know, Holder, the top of a hill is a very good rangefinder target. So if somebody's keyed in to that distance, they can hit it. There is shrapnel, there are explosions, there are chips of rock flying down. Donnie, you would actually be, this is actually pretty, this isn't out of the ordinary to you. Having been involved in the battles of the Asanzo on the banks of the river going up, up, up into the mountains, where it's nothing but sharp shale splintering down. Familiar, but it fucking sucks. So, I would like either a stealth or athletics roll, and each one of you a target number of 2. It's not a group roll. It's individual.
Still daylight, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
Hate that. for me.
Actually, you guys have spent a lot of time in combat, heading up. It's a decent enough distance, investigating the areas. I'd say that it's heading on towards evening. Like the sun is setting, so there is darkness. It's not full sunlight.
Do I want to wear the fucky cloak or not?
Maybe you're gonna feel fucking cold if you do.
Let's
Real
put it
cold.
this way. It won't hurt you.
Yeah, might as well. I'll get. I'll wear the weird cloak.
Stay safe.
Okay.
All right. Stealth or athletics from each one of you. Target number of 2 successes.
Oh man, I don't have training in either of these.
Oh baby, let's fucking go.
I'll re-roll that 1.
It's not gonna help, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed.
I mean, that's a total of 3 successes for me, because I get 2 automatic ones from the cloak.
Yep.
But I'll go ahead and just re-roll more because I'm a madman.
Why not?
All of my eggs were in the basket, and all of my eggs are cracked. Oh,
You
look
put
at that!
all
Yeah.
your eggs in there?
I only have 3 brawn, and I had no training in athletics or stealth.
4.
Yeah, you start moving up the hill. Corporal Holder, at this time, you're experienced. You're an older hand at this. You know when to zig, when to zag, when to move, when to stop, when you are exposed. It's not so bad. Broden, you wrap the dark cloak around you, and it is cold, bone-chillingly cold, but
I fucking hate
to the
these.
two of
Fuck.
you, it is almost as though your eyes slide right off of him. It's not that he disappears, it's just, you know he's here, it's just where exactly you can't quite seem to focus and get a bead on him. And as Corporal Fink, you feel safe. For now. Cold, but safe. Private Matrigano, on the other hand, as you start going up the hill, you're coming to more level ground here and there, as artillery, snapping, bursting above you, bursting onto the top of the hill. Failure results in 2 damage split between attributes as the soldier sees fit.
Oh wow, huh?
So what makes the most sense to you, do you think? And as you rise, it's not like you are alone. At the top of the hill, as you climb, you hear the sound of what can only be described as human suffering. People screaming, people raging, people, moaning in pain and fear. Every once in a while, perhaps someone falls and tumbles down the scree to the side of you. There is still an active battle zone at the top of this hill, and they are getting pummeled. So yeah, what two attributes are you looking at?
Shit. So when it comes to the shield, I
Doesn't
have
help
to.
you, right?
Well, I was thinking I have to as an action lose 1. I can't just activate it as a reaction to losing 1 health, right?
Well, I mean, you're not in combat, so it's not like you giving that up would really make a significant impact on your ability to do things at this moment. You're not in a situation where a single action would make that difference. If you were in combat, for instance.
I think
and you
what
got
he
hit,
means.
then-
No. I think what he means is he's saying it activating the magic item is voluntary, not reactionary, because he's taking
Correct.
damage. It's not activating. It's
Okay, so it has to be voluntary.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Shit. In that case, then I think I'm just gonna take 2 hits to my guts.
Okay. Down to 3 guts then.
Down to 3 guts, which it's not optimal, but it's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
God
We're
damn,
fine.
Donnie's got guts.
Yeah, he's got a lot of guts. I'm sorry. Give me just 1 second. Someone was just knocking on my door.
Take a look here. Fun, 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 fun.
Okay, we're
Alright.
fine. Sorry.
You take the guts of damage, and I'm going to say, since you decided on the attribute, Donnie, you've been in battles before. You know, you're not a completely green private. It's not like this is your first time in combat, but as a part of the Italian army, you had a bit of an advantage. The Austro-Hungarian units that you were fighting against, they weren't the best prepared. They weren't the best equipped for the slopes. But here, the enemy is... They are very well equipped. They are experienced in a way that the people that you were fighting against are not. And there is no let up, and every single impact shatters your nerves. Every single whiz of a bullet is just another twang in your mind. You're a bit on edge because of it. So, the top of the hill. As you go, as you rise, 1 foot at a time, 1 step at a time, the air is strange here. It wails, it howls. It's as though you don't feel a wind, but it's almost like there's a roaring at this sort of nexus at the top of it. The majority of the regular forces are down a little bit on the opposite side, entrenched, firing back desperately, a lot of them falling back as artillery and Ottoman fire pins them down. But you see him. I mean, you've met him before, obviously. Major General Cox is there, and it looks like he's a bit separated from the rest of his forces, a little bit closer to you than he is to the rest of them. And he is fighting someone with a very, well, familiar to you, Holder, uniform. Ozan, remember, the one Ottoman soldier at the top of the hill, wearing that evil eye talisman, wielding a sword. This Ottoman soldier is wearing something very, very similar, and he is in hand-to-hand combat with Major General Cox.
Is that enough proof for you guys? Because that's
the bad Cox. That's
enough for me.
Yeah. That's the bad Cox. We know that they want to prevent the bad shit, I imagine, so I guess that's the bad Cox. I guess we'll find out next. Ah!
Right. Major General Cox, you see him, he kind of like, as he's been struggling against this man, the pistol falls out of his hand, but he kind of like swings around with his offhand and grabs the man by his throat and sort of like tries to wrestle him down and back towards the nexus of this whirlwind. And it's almost as though you feel it yourself. You feel and you see the clothing start to be stripped away, the uniform stripped away from this Ottoman soldier, this guardian of the past, as he is forced down into this shimmering kind of nexus of wrongness, this oily air.
I shoot at Major Cox.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, what if Major General just has whispers? Because he seemed like when we got like the description from like down there, he seemed pretty calm about the idea of dead soldiers rising up.
Or he's just seen some shit, but I mean, yeah.
Or he's just seen some shit, but we are starting to like reach a point where like us having whispers isn't unheard of. And
no, but I'm inclined to believe that the guys who were against the master fighting and being killed, I mean, not that Broden would remember this is only Holder would remember this shit, but like the guys who were against the master being killed and having this used against them, this is a moment where I'm like, well, he's bad because those guys we know for a fact are against the master.
Yeah, I know.
And even if that is the real
like partial doubts, because it's like we have magic shit on our side and they have magic shit on their side.
But what does it matter if he has whispers anyway? Because clearly, if they're killing the Guardians of the Past, that's still a bad thing.
Right. Yeah.
So it just means that
Yeah,
Even if that
we're
is
going
the
in.
Will Cox who just is killing this guy. Broden wouldn't know this, but like those guys are technically our allies because we're all against the master here.
One Mr. Jonathan Holder speaks 3 languages. He can communicate and figure out what's going on, but we need that motherfucker alive.
It's a battle zone. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get out of it. I think we're just gonna go in and figure it out from there. And also, do we
I'm
have a
going
whistle
to
so we can-
ask one last question, and that is Corporal Jonathan Holder, who speaks 3 languages, who is ready and raised his gun to shoot. What are you going to do?
I attempt to wound the Major General so that the Ottoman can get free.
Donnie, Private Donnie Montragano, Lance Corporal Burton Fink, you see your commanding NCO draw his rifle and attempt to shoot into the fracas, and you can't really say for certain who he was aiming at. But. And I think with that,
Oh God.
we will leave it for tonight. Thank you so much for playing with me. Next time, we will figure out exactly what is happening at the top of Hill 60 and the consequences of that action. And until then, thank you so much.